If you would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email to repliconiswatching@gmail.com for further information. And don't forget to check out Haunted Souls Paranormal for your ghost hunting experiences. Souls with a Z, S-O-U-L-Z.
Woo! Go check out our vlog from when we spent some time with those gents.
Yeah. Dog, check out our video we got up on our YouTube, man. We had a great time, a spooky time. Shit went crazy. Shit got crazy.
Lots of candy.
We had a lot of cookies, candy.
Busted makes me feel good.
I'm actually wearing that shirt right now.
That's in the video like 12 times.
I know,
It's fucking awesome.
I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Right.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if you would have acted like Joe during that experience.
No.
Like, I ain't afraid to go anywhere. Give me this, give me that. Let's go, let's do this. I think you would have probably been like P and I. You would have seen some shit that was like, I wasn't a believer at first, but now I kind of starting to believe a little something.
Nah, I'd have been like, hey, you know, that shit doesn't.
Joe was like the best part of the video, bro.
What,
Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah.
Over talking me?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it might have
That shit made me laugh, though.
It did make me laugh. I'm like, this motherfucker. And I'm like,
Just
hopping
hopping
away like the little pumpkin. That was fun. We did have a good time, and I'm actually looking forward to do more things. Whether I got P with me or not, I am looking to do more things.
You might have
with
P
them
on you.
guys.
Yeah.
No, I will not have P on me.
No, I would have loved to do it. And that stuff doesn't bother me. It doesn't scare me. I don't get scared easy.
I'm not like I wasn't scared.
Well, no, as far as like paranormal shit, like I've experienced all that shit before. Like it's nothing new to me. And like
really, this
my
motherfucker had to put a fucking dinosaur in red, white.
Yeah,
really, this is
America.
What we're doing right now.
You like that?
What are you
No,
thankful
not
for,
at
you
all.
motherfucker? But no, like I've watched.
Mr. Paint, what
I've
up,
watched
dog?
over hundreds of hours of ghost hunting videos and like
No,
shows
look,
and
look.
like
What you're gonna witness on TV,
I've
what you're
been
gonna
on
witness
this-
on shows is way different than being live.
I've
Because I watched
experienced
a
the
lot
shit
of
live.
paranormal shit. I watched a lot of ghost hunters. I watched a lot of shit, and I was still like amazed and was like, bro, like what the fuck?
I'm not saying that I wouldn't be like, hey, that's cool as hell yeah, do it again,
You wouldn't be hillbilly like that. You'd be
You
like,
owe me some stick figures, guys.
You'd be like, bro, there's footsteps step behind
No,
me.
dude.
Like, if you would experience what I experienced and turn around and everybody's looking at me like I did something, motherfucker, it was crazy. We're doing great, Mr. Paint, even after the bullshit we had right before break.
Hello, Mr. Paint.
We're all still friends and buddies around here.
We
we all have thick skin.
I was thinking about him earlier. About when I saw
that body man dropped your paintings off and never took them home that you gave him.
he gave him to us for the studio.
Oh, I thought he wanted them.
No, I was thinking about it earlier. I don't even know why. It just popped into my head. I was standing on the tops of the steps of the arch, waiting for him to come by to find me because I was meeting him down there, and I saw this guy walk up with a skateboard. I'm like, there's no way that's that guy. It's no way it's him because he has a skateboard. Why the fuck is he here with a skateboard? And it was him. He had the skateboard. I don't know why it popped into my fucking head though.
He had a skateboard?
Yeah, he walked up to me and he goes,
Hey,
hey,
he from Texas, bro. Texas boys skate, bro.
I guess.
You wasn't taking him as a skater because he's a firefighter.
No. I was standing there and like some guy with a skateboard walked up to me, asked me where I got my shirt, and oh, I'm a host and blah blah. He goes, oh, I'm Mr. Payne. I go, because I saw him from a distance.
He was trying to figure out where
saw him
who
from
the
a
fuck
fucking distance. He saw me, and
I don't know if that's him or not, but I'm gonna go ask him
he
some
knew it
questions
was
about
me.
his shirt.
Yeah, but like I saw him walking from a distance, and I because I was trying to survey the people. I was like, all right, well, which one could it be? Because I don't know.
Ain't none of these cats look juggalo around
well,
here.
I don't know what the fuck this
guy.
guy looks like, Mr. No Social Media. I have no fucking
Mr.
idea.
Payne, you don't stink, bro. It can't be you. That's not you. You're a skater
Yeah.
kid. You don't stink. You're not juggalo. Who's the next one? Where's he at?
even after meeting him, he said, I don't even know what the fuck he was doing with the skateboard. I have no idea.
He was skating.
He was not skating. He was walking.
He had it for protection.
I get. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe he had it for
He
protection.
said, I don't know this motherfucker, but I'm going to smack him with this board if it turns out not to be him.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit popped into my head earlier today. I don't know. I think it was because I was putting on a shirt. Or I was thinking about what I was going to wear.
Why we have him
shit.
in here? So, Mr. Payne, do you skateboard, or was a skateboard allegedly going to be used for a weapon?
He said skating around the arch. I didn't see him on that thing not one time. I'm thankful for you too, Rocky.
Rocky Rob, what up, dog? I'm glad you didn't tune in before this because everybody was fighting and stupid.
Yeah.
I think half of that's true.
We all were stupid or fighting.
I don't think anybody was fighting.
We weren't stupid. No, you admitted during the break that you understood exactly where I was coming from because you didn't want to do it on there because you wanted to hold your beef, which is okay.
You said you hate the Iranians too. I get it. I heard it. Off
Who
air.
said that?
I don't hate nobody, bro, but they do different shit over there.
Hey, we're not starting that
We're
again,
not, the
goddamn
title of the show says we're not talking about
We're
that
not
anymore.
talking about no more war government talk.
He said part
It says that in the title.
He said part 2 skateboard, part 2 swing on, just in case. He was gonna swing on you with that skateboard if you were gonna beat his ass.
Yeah.
He was gonna whoop your ass with a skateboard. He was
Yeah.
gonna take them trucks off and beat your ass with them, make you eat them.
No.
He was gonna go home with just the board. He was gonna make you eat the wheels in the
He was
truck.
going to make you live by your name.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
I'm taking Dead Body Man home with me as a dead body
Well,
man.
I would be so fucking pissed if
I
a
got me a
non-St.
gift.
Louisan took me out. I would be so fucking pissed. I'd be like, I literally live in a war zone, and you from Texas
Oh, it ain't
kill me
that
with
bad
some
around
trucks?
here. It ain't as
I'm
bad
so
as over
mad.
there in the Eastern, in the Middle East. It
There ain't no but
nowhere near as bad.
empty crack houses over there, man.
Man, where you live at ain't that bad of a neighborhood.
No, I'd moved to a good neighborhood, but where I was living was not a good neighborhood.
Man, you were down there with the fucking prostitutes and the pimps. You were best protected more than anybody.
He's a block away from the
They
Quick
were
Trip, dog.
they weren't gonna let anybody fuck up their neighborhood.
Quick Trip's
bro.
like a safe zone.
Yeah, I'll just say that to the bullet holes in the fucking abandoned building across the street from my house.
We don't know if they're really bullet holes. They were probably drilled holes.
They were definitely bullet holes.
They were glory holes, bro.
They might have-
That's
you
a
were talking
small
the
glory,
glory
hole.
house.
That is a small
Well,
glory
you
hole.
know, homeless people have small glory.
That's right.
They don't have a lot
They
of
have
glory.
no
down there.
glory.
There's no glory.
No
down there.
glory. Yes, it was a great conversation, Mr. Paint. I wish we had more time to hang out. Like that sucked that it was only like an hour or so, or 2 hours, however long it was.
Next time. Next time we'll do what we planned in advance.
Yeah.
Go to lunch or whatever.
Yeah, we'll plan a little bit better
We're
next
just
time.
over here making out with his dog.
Next time we're all getting in a fucking group chat.
What?
Nobody making out with nothing.
I wasn't hating. I was just watching what was happening
He's just breathing heavy into the dog's mouth.
while the dog has its tongue out.
Yeah.
No, you're gay.
Give me
You're
a-
gay old time.
Give me and let me breathe into your
You're
nose.
a gay old time.
Yeah. Have a gay old time. A yabba do time?
Yes, Mr. Payne. Where you from in fucking? You're in San Antonio. Is that correct?
Did you say urine?
You're in San Antonio, correct? Yeah, I mean he works at
Yeah,
San
wintertime here
Antonio Fire
sucks.
Department number 12. He's got to be in San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
Or on the outskirts.
It's just like Compton. St. Louis.
St. Louis?
It's just like Compton.
No, it ain't. All right. So how long of a
Detroit.
drive was
It's
that?
just like
It's 8
Compton.
hours. 8 hours.
8
8
hours,
hours
that's
to
it?
like one of the fucking cities in Texas, and then
No,
it's like
that's
another
Dallas.
7 hours.
That's
to-
Dallas. 9
Yeah.
hours to Dallas.
Yeah, and then it's like another 7 hours to San Antonio.
Holy
Like he had
fuck.
he had to stop and sleep in his own state because it was so fucking far.
Texas is a big fucking.
It's a big
state.
fucking state. It's too goddamn big.
You know, a lot of people don't understand that Florida's a big state too.
It's very long.
People
I
don't
don't. A lot of
understand
people.
that?
A lot of people don't
Yeah,
understand.
No, when people look at Florida on a map, they're like, "Oh, they ain't that big."
A lot
But
of
when
people
you start
don't
getting into,
understand-
like Tampa, you start like looking at
It's so long.
like there's a lot.
A lot of people
fucking-
don't understand
just
that
'cause you're-
California is like 3/4 of the fucking coastline on the west side of fucking
Right.
America.
Well, but half of that fell off into the ocean.
Not yet.
Years ago.
Not-
No, a lot of it fell off into the ocean already. We're just waiting for the other half to fall
He
off.
said San Antonio to St. Louis about 19 hours.
Yeah, I
far.
believe it. Yeah, that's too fucking far.
Yeah, and about 12 of those was in Texas.
You buy me a plane ticket and let me crash at your crib. I'll sleep on the floor. I'll be there tomorrow.
I do the same. I need a round trip ticket though.
I might be able to afford the one way back.
We actually have a Patreon tier that is exactly that.
Right.
You can be our Patreon, and you can get us to come spend time with you, or
You can't get
at
us
your
to come,
event.
but we will be.
Oh, I'm jacking off in the bathroom for sure.
Oh, you're gross. Hey, Mr. Paint, we here, dog. Hey, hold on. I got to go.
Mr. Paint, I'm doing the coming part.
Right,
Where's your bathroom?
It's better than doing, spraying paint all over his house.
I guess it's better than doing it in his bedroom.
Yeah, or
on
in
his
him.
pillow, or in him.
I don't know. The night is young.
I don't know. The night is young.
So are
it's
we.
so young to come.
It's so yum to come.
Young.
You guys are weird.
I know Dallas is only like 9 hours from St. Louis, or at least from where we're at.
So speaking of coming,
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go again.
what are you guys thankful for this year?
What am I thankful for?
What the fuck does coming have to do with what we're thankful
You're not
for?
thankful for being able to do that?
I'm thankful for early retirement.
I guess I'm thankful. I seen your wife posted it. Is this what you're doing to me, dead body? Man, I'm like, yep, absolutely. I didn't say that, but I laughed at it. I'm like, you nailed that one on the head of the nail.
Oh,
for
that's
sure.
why she did it. She sent that to me in a DM and tagged me in the post.
Poor gal ain't
You
never
know
gonna
what's-
be able
you
to
know what-
retire, but dead body man over here at age 30.
You know, but she
retired
knows
and
what she's doing. She's like, I'm gonna do it now because I know you're gonna be taking care of me when you get shit going. Your shit.
That's a lie.
I'm already doing it, man.
You ain't taking care of nobody.
I'm doing it, man.
You ain't made a dime yet.
I have.
No,
I
you
made $307 in 2 days.
Motherfucker had your unemployment check. Get out of here.
I know those ran out a long time ago. Those $300 checks lasted about 6 months.
Hey, as long as you're able to do what you were doing, and she's able to do what she's doing, and she's okay with that, and you guys are still just making bills and getting I'm just gonna say this, not saying that it's true, but even just barely getting by with a couple of dollars to do whatever. Fuck, keep doing it, man. As long as you guys are happy, that's all that matters.
I told him last week I actually started trading, like actually doing it and all that stuff. And I've had every day be green that I could trade on, because I do have limited trades. Every day's been green. I've made about $300 in a couple days, and then the day I made a good trade, made some money, and then I fucking gave it back on a stupid trade I shouldn't have made. But shit happens.
That's a chance you take, though.
It looked like it was gonna do the thing I wanted it to do, and it didn't do the thing I wanted it to do. So whatever.
P, in other words, he said he's really good at.
He's thankful for day trading.
He's really good at not making money because he just gave it all back.
No. I didn't give it all back. No, I only gave back what I made today.
Oh, well, see that.
Yeah, no, I'm still like 4% up on what my initial investment. So like I'm still making money. Right. It's just I'm getting rolling on it, and I'm actually I got 2 brokerages now that I can trade on, so now I have even more day trades that I can fuck up. Now I'm doing pretty good on my day trade ratio. That like I'm probably like
breathing heavy over there. You okay?
He sneezed, I think.
I'm not sure what the fuck.
I think it was like a sneeze or a cough.
I did cough.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm doing like 80% good on what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think I yawned.
So, but no, that's why I got up this morning, because like I actually legit.
So you want to know what we're all thankful for?
That's what I said.
I'll let you guys start.
He's thankful for day trading.
Yeah, I'm thankful for day trading.
What are you thankful for? Because
I didn't get off topic.
We're gonna have to keep going around.
Oh, you want me to go?
Well, no, I mean I'll go.
We'll do one each. One each. All right.
I'm thankful.
Oh, one each, or we'll go around say one and then keep it moving.
Yeah, because I'm thankful for 1,030,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah. That's a lot.
How am I supposed to top that, bro?
You don't have to top anything. Just
I'm
something
thankful
you're
for that
thankful
too,
for.
but
well, yeah,
I'm thankful for still waking up and putting 2 feet on the fucking floor each morning.
That's a good thing to be thankful for.
I'm thankful for that. It seems like we're still growing at the same trajectory that we have been, like the last couple months.
You mean like 4,050 subscribers?
Yeah,
on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I see that number go up each week. Yeah.
Couple of
fucking subscribe, motherfuckers.
Let me know when it's my turn.
Almost.
Go ahead.
It's almost your turn.
Did you go?
I'm in that energy.
So you're basically thankful for the same thing?
I just said
with
it different. Yeah.
Million views. I'm
4,050 subscribers on YouTube.
I said million, man.
Those are views.
Yeah.
A million. Yeah. 1,030,000.
That's what you said first.
That's a lot of views. If you remember that we just passed 1 million in
I'm just
October.
thankful that y'all listening to us right now enjoy listening to 3 assholes talk shit.
We're just fat.
That's what I'm thankful.
We're just 3
for.
fat dudes in a basement.
It keeps pushing me to keep wanting to do this, that you guys are actually that entertained or that annoyed by us, whatever the case may be.
Literally, y'all are the only reason he unlocks his door on Monday evening.
100%.
Barely.
100%. I was late today because I was off work and I was out and about, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I already apologized for that. Jesus.
What up, Christopher?
Red love from the 207. I don't know where that's
I'm
at,
thankful
but-
for the love
Rocky
from the...
Rob, why the fuck are you trying to take my next one? Yes, I am very thankful for all the people that I met along the way in the underground life, with all the artists, with all the people that I've met in the years over because of Insane Clown
Right.
Posse.
Bro, that's my whole
got
life.
me. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely thankful for everybody that I've met.
You're thankful for another fat dude that started out in the basement.
I'm thankful for that
I
one
am.
guy that recognized me at that one con in fucking Chicago fucking 2 days ago.
I'm thankful for the
that
people
too.
that don't recognize me. That's what I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the people that don't recognize
What a strange
me.
place with strange people. And
If
someone's
you
like,
recognize
"Hey."
me, I'd probably been beat in the face by about 1 million fucking people already. How many people we got tuning in? 4,000. I probably for 4,000 people
1,030,000.
I probably would have been beaten in the face 4,000 fucking times, 400,000 times.
Wonder why. Tune in
Because
to the first part of this
because I
episode.
speak like it is. I don't know. No, I
That's
think
why people like you the most.
the first part was just a
You be
misunderstanding.
saying shit that like I'd be like, oh man, we're gonna get in so much trouble for that, and then like we get out in public, and people are like, I fucking love everything that you say that gets us in so much trouble.
Right.
It's like,
I mean, it
fuck.
don't get us in trouble. We can do whatever we want. We have our freedom of
Just say-
speech on here. YouTube might block something, but
Oh no, I
That's
don't worry
okay.
about that. I don't give a shit anymore.
I'm
Yeah.
thankful for that shit too, though, Rocky Rob. For real.
sure.
I think about that shit all the time.
You know what, Mr. Payne? I'm thankful for that shit too. I got a roof over my head, money in my wallet. Well, it's not really in my wallet. It's on a card.
It's on a clip
It's on a
attached to it.
card. It's on a card these days.
Oh, I got money in my wallet.
You got
You know,
money
I-
in
actually,
the
I
bank. It's
don't
all
rob
about
me,
you
but-
think.
Actually, I do have money in my wallet now because
Not
I
very
had
much, but
because the everything I did today with the eye doctor tags and all that, I had to actually get some cash. So I have cash in my
I
pocket.
always try to keep cash on me because you never know what the fuck's gonna happen, bro.
I'm thankful that
Bro, I
my
used
journey
to.
has brought me to be. I own my own business right now.
You know me, when I worked at the pool hall, dude, I had a couple grand in my fucking
Well,
pocket.
I don't have that.
And I'm a part of a second business.
Just because you never know
Hell
with the bar and the pool hall, you never know who's gonna come in with something for sale. And I always had a couple
yeah,
grand
crack.
in my pocket.
Hmm?
Crack.
I don't keep that, but like
No, I bought 2 fucking PlayStation 2s brand new out of the fucking box. He knows of. I got CDs, I got fucking tools, I got all kinds of shit, dude. From fucking,
hey man, you wanna buy some DVDs?
fuck,
Crack.
yeah, from fucking crackheads.
Definitely. crack.
Motherfuckers needed crack.
They
Not
wanted crack.
me, but they wanted
Yeah,
crack.
they weren't selling crack. They were looking
They
to
were
buy
trying
crack.
to
They were
Yeah,
selling
they
it.
were giving me stuff for. They were,
crack
But
giving,
no,
money.
like
they were giving me
you
shit
just break
cheap
down
for
on
crack.
the road. I travel a lot. Sometimes you just need cash.
No, for sure,
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
you
Like,
broke
I'll
down.
give
Hey,
you a
bro,
ride
I'll
or
give you
fucking-
$50. You give me a ride to the nearest
Yeah.
gas station. Fuck
Or a
at this
fucking
point.
tire, or this place don't take it.
Right.
Or, for example, the other day, apparently somebody tried to charge a bunch of shit on my debit.
Well, they needed it
And
more
they-
than you.
The bank was like, "No, cut it off." Well, nobody told me.
Oh no, shit! Your bank didn't notify you.
No, so I just go. I'm fucking
Oh.
McDonald's. They're like, that's declined. I'm like, yeah, no.
Right. Your machine's fucked, just like everybody
Like there was a
else
time I
does.
would have believed you, but I have money.
Right. I just made a grand.
Go ahead,
yesterday,
yeah, like go
motherfucker.
ahead and run it again. They're like, no, it's declined. I'm like, oh, whatever. So I had, whatever. I had $10 here. Here's cash. So first of all, I fixed that problem. But then second of all, it was worse. So they just turned my card off because someone tried to fucking pull fraud.
Oh, see, my bank notified.
I just got a
me.
new card. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't tell me. They told me when I called them and said, why the fuck is my shit being? They were like, oh, there was a
Right.
thing on
See,
here.
yeah, my bank automatically notifies me. They
So
send me a
it's
text
like, gee,
message.
thanks. Could you fucking let me know next time?
Yeah,
They
I just
might-
thought it was McDonald's, but
Nah, bro, McDonald's be getting their shit together. I
yeah,
ain't
somebody
gonna lie.
tried to charge like $700 something
It's
dollars.
all
on
them,
fake
it's all them
Google.
$15 an hour employees getting their shit together.
Right.
Bro, I'll tell you what though. At
Thank you,
15,
Biden.
hey, you know what?
Thanks,
hey,
Biden.
hey, thank you on that. Because these motherfuckers that used to fuck up an order every time you go in there, now it seems like it might be a little bit slower of fast food. It is a little slower now, but they make sure everything is fucking right.
Some of
before
them
they
do,
put it in the
Mr.
bag.
Payne. I've seen it. Pandlers, people asking for money.
I
You gotta
legit
swipe.
when I was in Dallas,
Motherfucker, I'll be asking for
I've
money
seen it.
too.
I was in Dallas and I was walking around the
Oh, here
downtown
you go,
area.
giving Texas a bad name.
I was in the downtown area and
Jesus
like
Christ.
I was looking at a giant fucking eyeball statue and some dude walked up to me with 2 dogs, cold as hell, and he goes, "Hey, you got some money? You got $1 or whatever?" I go, "Nah, man, I ain't got no cash." "It's cool. I got Cash App and Venmo." I go, "The fuck I don't." I said,
I
"No."
got Cash App and Venmo.
I seen them with swipers. The Salvation Army, not that they're panhandlers.
Bro,
they
but
all
they-
have swipers now.
But they give them swipers for free. You can get a swiper for free, bro. But you gotta pay to
Put
get
money
it hooked up.
in the jar? No, I ain't got no money. Well, we got a thing.
Bro,
Bro,
if
ever since watch this Walmart.
Bro.
It's Christmas time. You'll see them.
Bro, look, if
They
you
all
ain't
got fucking handheld swipers, just
If-
like the merch booth.
like
No,
that body
thank you.
man said, bro, if you ain't got $1, how you gonna get mad at me for not having a motherfucking dollar, dog? Like, get the fuck out of here.
man, you ain't
Just
got
saying.
$1 either. Shit.
Like, I ain't got one either, motherfucker. Imagine that. Like, you getting mad at me because you ain't got one, but you expect me to, and you all pissed off. Like, bro, sorry.
no,
Next
I
time,
got this swiper though. Just
I've asked
swipe your
many of
card.
people that ask me
next
for
time
money.
next time that one of my motherfuckers get
Right?
mad at me, I just
They'll be
need
like,
I ain't
to.
you
got
got like
$1, but-
$1? I'm like, no, do you?
Right? No,
I just need
Like,
to
I'm
look
trying
at
to
him.
get a cheeseburger.
I just
dog.
need to look him in their eyes and be like, "Do you know what I do to get this $1? You don't want to know what I did.
I'm
to get
thankful
this
I'm
$1.
Yeah.
not that guy asking for money on the street. I'm the guy asking for money on the internet.
You
Go
know,
buy our shit.
you know them homeless people though. They be having cell phones. And
But they get in a loophole that like I
I'll
never
tell
told you
an
I was
example.
homeless.
Right. I'll tell you.
He just
example.
look homeless.
So when you get off, you know where dead body man. You know what I'm talking about. P. You should. So when you're on 55 and you get off at Potomac, okay, right there by the brewery, Limp
yeah.
Brewery, and then you go down, and
That's
the
not
brewery's right there.
Is that
on
where the
your
pretzel
fucking left
guy is?
side.
One of them pretzel
Are you
boys?
talking about Arsenal or the
No, Potomac.
Yeah, you
you
don't
get off
want-
at Potomac,
Don't
and then you
get
got
off
that
on
big,
that one.
But you got, but no, that's
That's
where
not
the,
a good exit.
no. That one is Potomac is because you got the businesses right there, and they're all fenced in.
yeah,
But I've never seen.
Yeah, to keep the people that are
because
not
they
on
burned
the
all the
I've-
other houses
yeah.
down.
I've never seen anybody there when I've gotten off, and then all of a sudden one day I seen a gal shooting up fucking heroin
Nice.
underneath the fucking overpass. And
It's
I'm
like that
what
one
the
Chili Pepper
fuck?
song.
You give her a ride?
No, I just kept on rolling
gave
like
her a
minding my
ride,
business,
alright.
bro. But then the second day I seen
Take me to the place I
next. So that was on a
love.
Friday. The following Friday, a week later, I see a dude down there getting high too, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Did you,
Like,
did you ask him? You know the chick?
I've
that
been
was-
coming this way for the last 2 fucking years, and I ain't never seen nobody.
Bro, I've been riding through downtown St. Louis
But now
in the
the
middle
dude-
of the day in a fucking work truck, and I done seen people shooting up on a bench. I
Well,
was
yeah.
like, Jesus.
Well, yeah, but now the same dude that was shooting up.
So what the
underneath,
fuck you gonna do? Put me in a fucking house where they give me 3
He's-
meals a day? Are you? Yeah, fuck
He's
yeah.
he's hanging out on that fucking corner there asking for money.
Mhm.
And I rolled the window down. Me being the asshole that I am, as everybody will fucking people tell you, dead body man will tell you. I said, hey man, I said, how come you can't work, man? You got some nice boots on. Like your boots cost more than my fucking tennis shoes. Your outfit probably costs way more than fucking what I'm wearing. Why can't you afford to work? Why can't you go to work?
Man, I am working.
That's what he told me.
That's what they be
He
saying.
goes, I am working. I said, bro, I can get you a job now making way more money than what you're making now. He goes, no, you can't.
You cannot.
I said, so you ain't homeless. You ain't looking for fucking drugs. You just out here panhandling like a motherfucker just trying to get a dime.
Yeah.
And he goes, mind your business and keep going. I'm like, you got it. I'm out of here.
At least he
like,
was nice about it.
I just kept rolling like, I'm done. Fuck you. I ain't talking to you, and I ain't giving you a dime when I come past it. I'll wave at you, and I'll be like, I'll give you a thumbs up, bro. I know you're hustling because people are fucking gullible, and they want to fucking throw you change. Fine, fuck it. That's your prerogative. You do it. But this motherfucker had the nerve to be honest with me. And that made me appreciate him more. Like, you honest with me, bro. Like, I want to throw you some money right now, but I ain't. I mean, I ain't giving you a goddamn thing. But that's the asshole in me to ask him, why can't you work? You look like you're healthy. You look like...
You're out here protesting. Why don't you get a job?
I ain't saying all that. Because I'll protest some shit that I don't believe
Ugh.
in either. That I believe
No,
should be
I mean,
fixed,
bro, you gotta be careful.
but he
with,
was honest.
You gotta be careful with the people down there
That's
in the
what
city,
made
man.
me... I just wanted to throw him
That's
$100
why I
bill
don't. That's
for
why I
being
don't fuck
honest.
with none of them because I done had
No,
too
they
many
ain't bang,
interactions.
dog.
I've had too many interactions with the motherfuckers down there that I know they ain't none of them fucking telling you the goddamn truth. That dude, he told you the truth because you called him out on his bullshit.
Maybe that's what it was, but I don't know. But he was honest as fuck, bro. And I was like,
they'll be honest until you tell them that you still ain't giving them $1, and then they gonna
no,
be
he
mad
was
and they'll
still
just walk the
good.
fuck off.
He was still good. He told me to mind my business and be on my way. I said, you got it, bro, but I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop your hustle, bro. You keep doing you.
Get out my
sure.
motherfucking office, honky.
No, I would never disrespect somebody about race, bro.
No, I'm saying that's what he would say to you.
He might have as I fucking rolled the window up and drove off because there's a stop sign there. But I asked him, nobody was behind me, and I had a good I had a decent conversation with him prior to him leading up to mind your fucking business and keep rolling.
This is a long ass stop sign.
Well, nobody was behind me, and I was curious because I've seen him. I seen him once. This is like the third time that I fucking seen him there, and I'm like, I'm just gonna fuck.
Bro, every time I leave here,
now trust me, I had my pistol on my fucking in my hand on my lap, okay? Because I don't know, and this dude looked like he was not hurting for money.
You know that Loughborough at 55.
Yes. I know right where that's at,
bro. They be working. They work that stoplight, and I leaving here every week. There's one skinny black dude. Yes, at fucking 11 o'clock at night.
He's skinny. Buy him a cheeseburger on the way, man.
Oh no,
buy him a cheeseburger. Give it to him.
He's that dude. I'll suck your dick, man. Like I think, but like I don't think he ever solicits it, but you can ask for it, I think. But like, I mean, he is like out there. Like, there's been times I ran that fucking light.
Hold on. I need to address Mr. Pate right now. Fuck you, Mr. Payton, and your bullshit, because I would do the same shit. How the fuck you got a character like I got, man? You are that guy. Like, hey, bro, I noticed your pants are falling off. Here's my belt. Take it. You need it way more than I do. Your pants are sagging. Your ass is hanging out. Your underwear is fucking showing.
He told me that story, and I said, that's how you get shot in St. Louis. Do not do that.
I mean, that is a good way.
But luckily, he got one of the nice ones.
I told you this was going to be gone in like 2 days.
I told you, man. Mine was. I was total accidental. I was like, oh, shit. But yeah, because I was talking to him about stuff. He did two things, and I was like, "That's how you get shot in here." And that's one, you butt yourself into somebody else's business that you shouldn't be butting into.
Do you want to try this pee before I kill it?
What is it?
That's that Rizzuto fucking 2-3's fucking whiskey.
No, I'm good.
You sure? Just a little?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
And then he started.
Maybe if you would have asked me at 6:30.
And then he started a fight in a bar over our barbecue.
I'll drive you home in your car, and I'll walk back home if you want.
It is cold as hell.
I promise I will. No, I ain't worried about fuck cold. Don't bother me, bro. I work in a hot
environment. Look at Rue trying to be a good friend all of a sudden.
I mean, hey,
fuck you,
you gotta start. You gotta start somewhere.
Jesus Christ,
you gotta start somewhere.
all of a sudden, I think I've been a pretty goddamn good friend to you. If these people ain't knew or seen half the shit I had to deal with, that body man probably witnessed it once or twice.
Now we're talking about the past again.
Yes, Mr. Green has witnessed it many a times, and Great fucking Joe has witnessed it many a times. That how good of a friend I am. But you always made it home safe, and it might have taken me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours to get you in the house. God damn it! Don't tell me. Don't call it
zipper.
Take you a whole.
That's what it sounded like. I don't even know what the fuck that was. It wasn't me because all I did was move side to side.
It wasn't me.
But yeah, he did two things to get you shot in St. Louis. One, you butt your business in, and then two, you get in here and you start telling us our barbecue sucks and Texas is better. And like, I don't even
Mr.
give
Pate
a fuck.
wasn't talking that shit when he was live in front of Dead Body Man. He didn't say shit.
But he did. He was like, he's like, I almost started a bar fight last night in a poker game.
Your barbecue sucks shit.
In a sports bar at a poker game, talking that barbecue is way better in Texas. Like, bro, how are you still here?
Bro, first off, I'm going to sound like an asshole when I say this, but a brisket is more like a Jewish thing, and Jewish people know how to make fucking brisket.
There's a lot of Jews here.
If you're not fucking Jewish, you don't know how to make a fucking brisket, bro. But if you are Jewish people make the best brisket. You want to talk about barbecue?
News to me.
Let's throw some motherfucking ribs out there. If you come to St. Louis and you have ribs and you tell me they're the worst ribs you ever had, then you don't know what fucking ribs are, because we have the best ribs.
He loved our food. He was.
I will tell you though,
he was upbeat about it. He wasn't being a dick about it.
You didn't know brisket is a Jewish thing?
I never cared to. I was like, oh, it's just
dude,
good.
and they make the best.
I know
They
kosher
know how
is
to
Jewish.
marinate it. They know how to fucking smoke it, cook it, however you want
Can
it.
you
They
get
know how to
can you get
prepare it.
kosher brisket?
I don't know about that. I know you can get kosher hot dogs
And they're fucking
All I
the
gotta do is
best.
bless it,
The
right?
best.
with the booby going.
All I gotta do is bless
Because that's holy water, bro.
Yeah.
Well, it's holy water and it's been blessed.
Look at you. You're so nice.
Who?
Look at the screen.
Oh.
Oh, that's so nice.
There's our 20%. I told
Rue,
you, y'all.
Rue said we'd have it, so I
You
figured-
said it. You said it. 20% off, y'all.
I'm willing to give
Now
shit
till
away
Saturday.
these days. Hey, if we can make $1 instead of $2,
Oh no, we'll lose.
I know we're gonna lose 75 cents at
Something,
least
right,
on each fucking sale.
Muy bueno.
But
Hell
it is
yeah.
Thanksgiving, bro. It's Thanks Dino.
Right.
Go to the website, order you guys some shit, man. You guys get 20% off. Just use the promo code Thanks Dino. You're gonna get 20% off.
And the Dino would say you're welcome. Thanks, Dino.
Thanks, Dino.
We're thankful.
All
for
one
anybody
word,
who
no
buys
spaces.
anything, so none of you.
This motherfucker said I had sex with a Jewish chick one time. It was,
Was it kosher?
It was
It
kosher.
It was kosher.
Oh, yeah.
It was blessed.
Mr. Paint, your wife would not appreciate you telling us
I don't
that.
think he has one.
Oh, well, it's good for you. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
He be
thankful.
banging on them bitches on the fucking ladder on the fucking on the fucking fire truck. Look at that
Damn, bro.
shit. We know P and I were friends with a guy that did that.
I saw that in the
What
movie
was it?
Backdraft.
Are you kidding me, bro?
What happened?
Banging bitches on the ladder of the fire
What
truck.
was that, Nathan?
Yeah, of course.
He just wanted to recreate that scene from Backdraft. The 1988 classic.
No, I'm pretty
Starring
sure.
Chris-
I'm pretty sure Mr. Paint. If he's okay, no wife, but I'm pretty sure if Mr. Paint seen Backdraft, because my dad watched Backdraft and he's like, "That's bullshit."
I've
Mr.
I've
Paint
heard.
will tell you the same fucking
I've
thing.
heard,
That's bullshit.
and it breaks
Fire-
it breaks my heart.
Fire does react, but it doesn't react like that.
Well, yeah, of course it was
That's
Hollywooded
all-
up and
yeah.
all that stuff. But I love that movie.
Still a
growing up.
great-
It was my favorite movie
I
growing
love that
up.
movie. My dad didn't like it because he's a firefighter
Yeah.
paramedic. He did not like it because it was fake.
Yeah,
It was bullshit. I liked the movie because I thought the graphics for the time that it came out, the graphics, all the acting, everything was fucking on point.
I love that movie because I loved fire. I was a pyromaniac. I was 100% that.
But when
Fire.
I watched the fire react and it just like started moving and like had a mind of its own. Fire does have a mind of its own, but it
Ugh.
doesn't react and it doesn't
Oh, it makes
move.
that cool
It doesn't move.
noise when it goes up the fucking
no,
wall.
It doesn't move all like
Yeah.
that. So when my dad pointed it out, I was like, Dad, I like this movie, but you just made it fucking shit to me. Like,
Yeah.
fuck this movie.
Yeah,
like, I'm
thankfully-
pissed off like you are, Pop. Like, what the fuck?
I never took it that this is 100% fact and blah blah blah. But luckily, I never heard anybody criticize the movie until I was well into my adulthood. But I love that. That was my favorite movie growing
But
up.
we as kids see that, we're like, holy fuck! Like, is that how fire reacts?
I knew that's not how it worked because I set a lot of things on fire as a kid. Like
I did too, but I ain't never been trapped inside with a fire. Just so you know, I've never been trapped.
Oh,
in
like the actual backdraft.
Yeah, the actual backdraft of a fire. And I don't know if Mr. Paint has this where they come from, where
He doesn't
where
have a
he's-
wife.
where he's at.
He doesn't have a wife.
But like
No
my
fire.
dad, right before he
Significant other.
right before he retired,
Fire.
basically now they're training firefighters that they don't have to go in and they don't have to fight fires anymore. They can just stand outside with actually a
Tell the
fan.
fire no.
No, they actually throw a fan in the front door, open up the back door, and turn the fan on. Now it's a high powered fan.
You just
So
blow
it-
all the fucking
so it
embers out into
blows-
the fucking yard.
No. What it does is it actually
Fucking
blows
everywhere.
everything, and it keeps it like moves airflow because you have a front door and a back door that's open, or a back window or whatever you might have to break, maybe even a front. But all that air will actually go through, and it'll run through the whole fucking house, and it'll come out where it can escape. So it kind of puts the fire out by itself. So you don't have to run into a fucking fire with a hose anymore. You still have to hose it down from the outside, but doing that as a backdraft would, I guess, be, the training is you throw a fucking fan in the front door and you break a window somewhere that's it's got to be far enough away, but all the air will go through.
Flow.
You
and
know,
it'll start blowing shit out, and it'll find where it can escape, and as it escapes, it'll fill the house with fucking air.
You know, I have heard that if you want to put a fire out, you put as much fuel in it as possible. That's what I've heard.
Well, if you take
What is fire? Heat, oxygen, and combustibility, or whatever the fucking third one is.
You say that like they say that no smoking at the pumps, but if I take a 5-gallon bucket full of gasoline and I throw a lit cigarette butt in it, it'll burn it out. It'll put it out.
Yeah.
It won't catch nothing on fire because there's more of that than there is.
Yeah,
there's more fuel than there is
oxygen.
actually fire.
You need you need oxygen, and if it goes straight into the liquid, there's no oxygen in the liquid.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. But on a cigarette butt, there's not enough.
But if it just so happens to spark enough to catch the fumes on fire, then it'll catch the top on fire.
Fumes won't catch on fire because it's too small.
Fire.
At a gas pump, your gas pump, it'll fucking.
Oh no!
squirt out.
Yeah.
But like even at a gas
I'm not
pump,
talking about in the car.
There's so much
yeah.
safety shit on gas pumps. If you step outside and you start smoking and you gas your car up, you're not gonna blow up.
You're more likely to cause a fire with static electricity.
Yeah, but that you're not even gonna do that because they say if you're on your phone, you need to be off your phone. And
No. I'm talking about getting in and out of the vehicle in the winter time.
That's the point that I was gonna bring up.
Fire.
And even then, if you're gassing up your car and you go to get in and you get out and you touch that handle and it sparks. There's so much safety shit on a gas pump handle that it's not going to spark anything.
It'll go into the fucking tank.
It's like it's literally 1 in a fucking million.
It's when you take it out and it's still going, and then it spreads the fucking gasoline on the floor.
If it's still like flowing as you pull it out, you're a fucking moron.
Well, a lot of people do that because they panic. They
never pull out
when
it's still flowing.
Never pull it out.
But if it's still flowing,
especially if it's still flowing.
But it has to be pulled out and the spark at the same time, which never happens.
You should have never put it in if there wasn't a spark.
But if we're talking about futuristic,
I'm not saying that fuel will not catch fire.
But if we're talking about futuristic fire things, I like the grenades that they just throw into the fucking window and it just fucking fills the fucking room with like an extinguisher thing. Yeah,
the extinguisher.
Yeah, those things are fucking cool.
They put out fire.
A lot of departments don't have
We don't
that.
want the fire out.
A lot of departments don't do that because it's a safety
very
hazard.
expensive.
Is you don't know who's in there.
We're having a fire sale right
Fuck that. Throw them in. Fire.
Mr. Payne says never pull out.
You know, firefighting was one of the career paths that I wanted to choose. Like when I was deciding what I wanted to be.
Me too. I did about half of it.
I did not do any of it. But it was like a serious consideration. I wanted to be a firefighter for a long time, but then I also had a serious fascination with like diesels and like big rigs and stuff, coming from a long line of truckers. So like, it was an either or.
I never had any
I know you make like $35-$40 an hour being a fucking diesel mechanic right now.
I wish
you don't like the fucking passion, so you don't like fucking money.
I wish
so you want to be a fucking stock trade holder
and make
fucking
5 times the amount.
Money.
Yeah, I like money. You don't make that.
You just heard he threw half of what he made out the other day.
You don't make that kind of money being a diesel tech.
No, you
don't.
do.
You don't.
$35 to $40 an hour? Yes, you do.
Having worked in over 20 shops,
no,
both
yes, you
the
do.
top and the bottom.
No, nowadays, yes, you do. Bro, they're paying fucking employees at McDonald's of fucking $15 an hour.
I got fired for asking for 35.
That's because you wasn't doing diesel fucking mechanic work. You
I
were
was
fucking
running
driving
oil tankers.
Yeah, you were driving a truck to pick up
more
oil.
as a driver than you
were
do a
driving.
tech.
You were driving a truck to fucking pick up oil.
You make more as a driver
Bro.
than you do a tech. I promise you.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, you go to fucking JB Hunt, work on their fucking truck.
I never broke 35 as a tech.
Nowadays, you will.
I
just said
50.
35 to 40. You ain't never break 35. We're in the ballpark.
Are we talking per year or per hour?
Hour.
I said per year.
Motherfucker, you're full of shit. You go work for Kenworth, I guarantee you diesel mechanic for Kenworth, you're going to make way more than that. Nope.
25.
Nope.
28 for their top tech.
You can Google that shit. I guarantee you.
I've
more than
talked
25.
to the techs.
I
ran
You
Kenworth.
talked to the techs in 2018 or
I
2017
ran
or 16
man,
or 15
I spent
or
a
14.
lot of time at the dealership.
Look it up now. Look it up now.
Look
it up now. You're going to get $35 to $40 an hour. Guaranteed that right now. With the way they're paying these fucking employees at McDonald's or fucking American Eagle or fucking whatever. Diesel mechanic, average salary, you'll make like $75 a year. $65 to $75 a year. That's an average of 35 to 40 an hour.
Fire. We're having a fire sale right now. You got to be tuned into this video. We're not going to promote that shit anywhere. Fire.
The 7 people, you better order shit. Use the fucking promo code.
But it's good till Saturday, so the replayers get to watch it too.
Okay.
20% off repliconradio.big.
I'm telling you, Tony, bro.
Thanks, Dino.
You might want to look if that's what you had a passion for, maybe have a passion for still. Get back into it, bro, because they're fucking paying big. I mean, $35, $40 really ain't. I mean, I understand it ain't big to you, maybe, but
diesel technician salary average in St. Louis, Missouri is $29.76.
But that's the average. But you can get into a shop making $35 an hour. I guarantee.
You have to be a journeyman though. Like they don't pay oil techs that.
You're not a journeyman.
Don't stop.
No. Okay.
Believing you can one day.
But you
be
have
a journeyman.
experience, so you could be a journeyman in like 6 months, correct?
I don't know how long they would qualify me for.
It depends on the company.
I'm like mid tier, like what it would be a mid tier. I could take out drivetrains and shit, like like transmissions and shit like that. And I could
you would
do
definitely
it.
You would have to get back into it and get familiar with it, correct?
Yeah, but if they're journeymans that have been there forever, the ones that are making that.
Some journeymen only had a company for fucking 10 years and they're already a journeyman. You know what I mean?
I don't think people it's hard to find
some of them journeymans don't even know what the fuck they're doing.
I can attest to that. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of fires, Mr. Paint from the San Antonio Fire Department would like to remind everybody to defrost your turkey before you oil fry it.
Don't deep fry a frozen turkey.
If you don't know that, then you probably shouldn't be deep frying a turkey.
Although
you shouldn't be deep frying anything if you don't know to fucking
if you are
thaw it
gonna
out
deep
first.
fry your turkey that is frozen, record it and tag us in the video.
Yeah, tag us in the video, and then we'll call Mr. Paint to come out and put your fucking fire.
Do it outside. Do it outside.
Definitely do it outside.
Put a lid on it. You'll be all right.
Do it with a stick. You gotta hang it on a stick.
30 yards
too.
from your house. 30 yards from your house, you're fucking good.
If you're
I want to see shit blow
do it
up.
outside or
just
something.
Just Kobe that shit from your roof because
you
you don't want to be anywhere near that
Don't
motherfucker.
pay attention to that thing in the corner of your screen because I don't give a shit because I ain't got to work tomorrow.
What's in the corner of my screen? The dinosaur?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, the fact that we're just about out of time.
Right. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I don't care how late we stay.
That's fine. We're still on the schedule. But I do have one more question.
Defrost your turkey. Don't deep
What
fry
else are
frozen.
we thankful for?
Well, I already asked you that question.
Pull it out of your fucking refrigerator tomorrow.
We can talk about that for a long time.
Pull your fucking turkeys out tomorrow.
You might get, if you're part of our Patreon or not, you might get P and I just talking shit because Dead Body Man might leave here soon.
But no, I wanted to ask you guys, and I want all the listeners tuned in.
Y'all doing a whole nother episode? God
Because
damn.
I want to get comments,
Maybe
people's
not a whole
comments
nother
and
one,
shit.
we'll go over a little bit.
But we're coming up on December.
Yes, we are.
Which means we're coming up on our annual Christmas special.
We are.
Which is usually a fucking crazy
shit show.
Crazy.
Where we have special guests.
The most ridiculous show.
Yeah, we won't have shit for months, and then our Christmas episode is like insane.
Yeah, like 6, 7 fucking surprise guests. Who knows what's gonna happen?
We talk to everybody in the industry.
So, who should we have for our Christmas show? I'm talking to everybody tuned in. Leave comments. Let us know who you would like to see show up or come back.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. As much as we support them, and as much as maybe half of them support us, or maybe both of them, I am his little brother I am his brother by any means. I would love to have Jamie Madrox and Monoxide. Maybe if they can't call in or don't want to call in, at least shoot us a fucking minute and a half video of Merry Christmas, shout out to Replicon Radio, whatever. I would love for that to happen.
What up, Lazy Llama? Whoop, whoop.
That is because I even told Paul that, bro, you calling in was like one of my greatest fucking moments of my fucking life. Literally, of us doing a show in my life, you calling in. We've already had Jamie on the show. That was fucking phenomenal. But you to join was even way fucking more phenomenal, and I enjoyed it. I told him that at Astro last year, and he was like, bro, no fucking problem. Right. So you don't tell your bro no problem and invite me over for Sunday dinners and not tell me Merry Christmas on a goddamn video or a call in, okay? That's just the way we do things around here because I love y'all and I wish the best of y'all. And I told y'all motherfuckers.
But did we waste a Paul and Jamie appearance on Replicon?
It ain't a waste, motherfucker.
But
it ain't a waste.
But I'm just saying, hey.
P of all people talking about a waste.
Well, I don't think
it's
a waste, but hear me out. So they're like, yeah, we'll do the show. Okay, well, we can do it this week and have you guys on for a fucking hour and a half, or you can do it on Christmas. We got 20 minutes.
I'm okay with 20 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm okay with 20 minutes because that's how much.
I'm tired of fighting for their time.
What are you talking about?
We ain't never had to fight for their time, bro.
I always have to fight for their fucking time.
No. Because when I talked to Paul and said, when are we going to have you on the show? And he's like, I'm down to do it any fucking
I say we
time.
get David Howard
And
Thornton.
we finally, and P finally hit him up. And he was like, and Paul was like, I'm down. Let's do this shit. You got a lot of motherfuckers on your show. I'm down to do this.
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying, like.
I mean, I would love to have him on for an hour and a half.
I'm just trying to think of,
But if all I get's 20 minutes or a fucking minute and a half video, I'm fucking down for that too. Because you know what? Paul and I.
What do you got, Mr. Paint, Lazy Llama, any
Paul
other
and I
8 people tuned in? Who do you guys want to see us have on the Christmas special?
Paul and I made a connection.
Fucking.
And you know what?
Call up Prozac.
His little brother's going to be there this year.
Right.
Yeah, your little brother needs to just hang out with me. I'm going to make sure he don't get in no shit. No, that's what brothers do. We look out for each other.
I have a feeling he's going to want to talk. So, like, we're going to need to dedicate an episode to him.
Who's that? Prozac?
Mr. Steve Shippey. Yes.
Oh. Yeah,
I wouldn't want to blow the load on that one because he definitely would want to talk.
But Paul, Jamie, if you all give us a fucking shout, I know Jamie. I know you listen. You either listening now or you listening later. You might not listen live, but I know you listen later. You get Paul, tell him his brother from another mother that he invited out to Sunday dinners. You make sure that he give us a shout out.
I was gonna say we could probably get one of them for sure.
If y'all listening, y'all probably think I hate y'all. I don't. I got enough for y'all.
Depending on schedule. I know Paul's busy doing the Paul Pops, and then he's busy doing his live stream.
Going back on tour.
They're going back on tour.
You can catch out me and Mr. Green in Kentucky on December 7th.
Hey, don't count me out, motherfucker.
I didn't count you out. I just didn't include you.
Mr.
Can I ride with y'all? That's all I need to know is can I ride with y'all?
Mr. Payne, you're naming shit that we need episodes for.
But I'll tell you this, that Jamie and Paul are good people, man. I know Jamie listens to this show. Paul maybe listen every once in a while. At least give us a shout out for fucking Christmas, bro. Hopefully we can get you guys on for like 5, 10, 15 minutes.
We could probably get Gina Fritz back.
And y'all, big bro.
Yeah, Gina's the home.
Well, you guys are older, so I'm middle, bro, because Paul would be the big bro. He's a little older.
He probably meant Fritz the cat.
I didn't say that on air.
He did mean Fritz the cat.
Yeah.
and then Rue's medium, bro, because we in the middle. And then little bro, I'm going to watch out for at fucking Astro this year. Make sure we don't get into no shit.
Was that last Christmas? I thought we had.
And we're going to get you all on and have on our Christmas episode. I hope y'all are down with that. We're going to get in contact with George. We're going to have that happen.
We have George back on.
I mean,
so we had Frankie Grudge, Lex the Hexmaster, Project Board, Noise 13, and Blase last year.
Yeah, because Blase didn't want it. We didn't really. You said we
because then we had her back.
Yeah, you wanted to put her up for an interview, which we really didn't interview her. And I had a problem with that, but y'all were like, we interviewed her,
episode,
and I'm like, no.
And then like the other one got weird. But the Christmas episode we had with her was dope.
Yeah, no, there's no way. Yeah,
I mean,
it's like Mr. Green said, there's a lot of ninjas in the car.
I definitely want to.
There's no room for you, Rue.
I want to have.
Kyle wants to go too, and there's no room for him.
I want to. Who's all rolling with y'all? Kick somebody out of the motherfucking car.
There's nobody to kick out.
Okay.
Merch.
As long as that's the answer, I'm okay with it. But if Grape Joe's like, oh, he's in the back seat, fuck him. I'm part of Replicon Radio. He is not. He does behind the scene bullshit. He our merch guy.
Is it his car?
No, it's Mr. Green's car.
That's what I'm saying. Oh.
Mr. Green, get at me. I'll ride with you instead of P. Make P drive his own self. I'll bring him back home somehow. We'll stuff him in the trunk because we got bodies in the trunk.
Cartoon Fritz. Oh, Fritz. Oh, the cat, the actual cat.
Oh, you know what? Didn't we have him on like 2 years ago
Fritz?
On our Christmas? Yeah.
Was it Christmas?
That dude, that dude is always more than welcome here
Fritz
as well.
Is always, for sure.
That dude is cool as shit, man. Fritz Cat is the shit,
I had like a 45-minute conversation with Fritz.
If we have time, Mr. Paint, we might hit you up.
No, but I would love to have Paul back on the show. Jamie, I feel like, Jamie's cool. He listens to the show. He's a fan of ours, which fucking blows my mind because I'm a fan of his. And for him to be like, oh, bro, I'm a fan of you. I'm like, nah,
that was 2 years ago when we had.
Jamie, settle down, bro. You are not a fan of mine. I'm a fan of yours. He's like, nah, dog. I love what you guys do.
It's not real.
Look, I'm looking at
It's
the
real.
Christmas
Time
shows.
is legitimately.
Look, I swear to
not
God,
real.
I was like,
who?
well, when I was trying to think of people that we could get on, like that I know would be down.
Let's get Axe back on, goddammit.
And
we
I was
need to
like,
have them fuckers
That
on.
would be a chaotic episode.
And I was
Well,
like,
I don't care.
So
We got to
much.
have them back on.
But I was like,
They
obviously
hate half of us.
the
but
homies,
it's
like,
okay.
Buckshot, Kung Fu Vampire. I was like, oh, we just had them on. That
No.
was fucking 3 years ago.
Yeah, because we didn't do Buckshot or Kung Fu last
So
year.
I just said who was on last year. The year before that was fucking Clownvis, Victoria DeMar,
And of course we're going to have Clown this
fucking
year.
Sick Fucks,
We cannot have another
Jimmy
Chris-
Don, Rude Boy,
Yeah, we had Rude Boy.
Clockwork,
which was-
and Lex.
That Christmas was nuts.
But you guys know that Clownvis will always be here on Christmas. I don't give a shit. From here on out, Clownvis has to be part of
I
Christmas.
better ask Clownvis about that.
Mother-
Yeah, you might. Yeah, I think you
Mother-
got to clear that with
I
him.
gotta confirm that one.
He knows he's always welcome, and he will take time out to be on our show. I will
He
hit
doesn't
him
have
up.
to be here every Christmas.
No, but he'll be here this Christmas. We got to have him back on the show too, because he was fun to talk
You
to.
better tell
man.
him just to come
And
over.
it
man.
might-
He lives fucking a couple blocks.
I
away.
know, and it might be just because we
That would
grew
be.
up
That would be
together.
fun.
I can't have him show up in fucking makeup, bro, because that shit cracks me up.
Well, tell him there's
Bro,
no video.
show up like I know you as,
There's
okay?
no video.
But you just pretend like you got the makeup on.
I don't
Bro,
think
as
that's
long
how
as
it
you-
works. That's
as
not
long
how it works.
As long as he brings his horn with him.
right.
That's not how it works. So, like, because when you put the makeup on and the
You
mask on,
you get into character.
like you feel that you're a different character. You know, you can't just like put on your pajamas and come out and be
Mr.
like,
Paint, all those names you listed, if you can get in contact with him, we'll definitely book them.
Ooh,
"We'll book him."
I know.
Luigi,
I know
Ritz,
somebody.
Jay.
Somebody put on here. You got Daver. Why don't we get Cadaver back on?
That's what someone said.
He said Daver. I'm gonna call him Cadaver.
It says
I'm gonna call his
K-Daver.
whole name.
Literally says K Dever.
Oh, I missed. See, it's a whiskey looking at it.
Whoopsies.
So, yeah, we should have him back on for sure. Christmas episode.
So the
would be
show's not
perfect.
any longer than normal, just so you know.
Man, I don't give a fuck. We ain't got to
Even
talk.
though this is the only time you ever want to have a longer episode,
we can just
that
talk
episode will not be longer.
We can just talk to all the people. We don't have to say nothing. We just be like, we got this guy on the line. Boom. We got these people on the line. Boom. We got these people on the
That's
line.
what we
Boom.
did 2 years ago.
Just let them
It
all
was
talk to
great.
each other.
Well, we'll talk to them for a minute, but yeah.
How about
we got 4 hours, bro. We ain't got to say a goddamn thing but hello, how you doing? Merry Christmas. We miss you, motherfucker.
What we could do is we could get the artists on, and then we could get their like a lucky fan on the phone with them, so they could talk to them.
No, that would be horrible. We are the lucky fans.
Yeah.
Because we're fans of everybody we have on the show.
Yeah, one lucky
Mr.
fan.
Paint, Ritz would be the shit, and I would love to talk to
Oh,
Ritz.
yeah. We
Yeah, Cadaver's dope. He's cool.
Violent J, and I would love to have Violent J on the show. I don't know how good that would go or how bad that would go, but I would love to have Violent J and Shaggy.
I
would
wanna
not
ha-
want to have him on a Christmas show. That's a fucking 4-hour fucking.
Violent J?
Yes.
Yeah, no. We'd have to get him on a regular
I'm
show.
gonna
I
take
want
that
to
man
have
to therapy.
And to be honest with you, I would be. I would
Shaggy's wife on.
if we had Violent J on this show.
Get all
I
the
would
fucking
never
dirt.
ask him a question about the past. I would
Spill
always.
all the tea.
It's all the tea.
I would only ask questions about the future.
Joe
I would-
Rogan would never.
I would love to have tell him to hit us up. He's open invitation.
I'll
any
do.
day.
I'll do.
Dog, if we had Violent
I don't even
J,
care what day it is, Joe Rogan or Joe Bruce. Either any one of those. Joes.
or Joey Utzler.
If we had Violent J on
the
this
ghost
show,
of Elvis would be dope, but
I
all
would
we
be
can get
very.
is Clownvis.
If we,
that was in the Halloween episode.
will you fucking shut up and let me talk for a minute?
We're trying to talk over you because you don't
I
stop.
know. If we had Violent J on the show, I would respect him. I would not talk no bullshit, and let's talk about the future.
So you would just keep quiet the whole time.
No, I would ask questions,
Oh,
but they would not be of what I've already.
Respect him, then, would you?
No, I would not ask questions that I already know the answer to. Okay, let's put it that way.
He tell it'd be one of those things that you're like, oh, you talk a big game when I'm not in the room there, bud. And he's like, oh, I fucking love you, buddy. I love you so much.
Oh no! If he said you talk a big game because I listened to the show and you ain't talking that shit now, I'll be like, okay, well you
He's
open up
not
the door,
gonna call
bro.
you out.
He'd be like, "All right, motherfucker."
I'll be like, all right, bro, you
You
opened up
wanted
the
it.
fucking
You
door.
You got it.
Hey, 100% I would be. I'd be like, you know what? You want the hard-hitting questions? I'm going to ask them because everybody in our fucking chat want to know this shit. Everybody that tunes into our show
Why you on
want to
drugs?
know that shit. Nope, I would not ask him why he's on drugs. That would not be my first question. My first question would be like, how come you don't show up to shit and why are you trying to fucking...
Because I'm on drugs.
Why,
Same question.
why are you trying to tell other people who they can and can't have on their fucking show?
Because I'm the Don.
Right.
I get it, Mr.
Duke.
Duke, Mr. Dookie. I get it. That's why we can't have him on the show. That's why we.
Somebody's
can't
gonna
have him
tweet
on the
that.
show. They are.
All right, Mr. Dookie.
Stop calling the Duke Dookie and then showing up
No,
to
man.
shows.
No,
It's
man.
Duque. It's Spanish. It's got the little accent above the E.
No,
We should have Santa Claus
No,
on. I
because-
agree. Didn't we have Santa one year?
With Santa?
Didn't we have Santa
Who
on
the
one
fuck
year?
is a Santa,
I don't think
bro?
so.
I swear to God, we had Santa Claus on the show one year.
That may have been your other shows.
Right, that must have been.
I don't remember who
That
it
must
was,
have been
though.
What Not or something.
No, we had somebody.
That must have been 2 scoops.
No, we had somebody. I was never a part of that garbage. I swear to God, I think it was like the first year we had somebody. It might even been fucking like Chuck or something, like pretending they were Santa
I
Claus.
don't think so, man.
We like interviewed him and shit for like
Don't
10
even
minutes.
give-
I think that was seriously the shit that you did with Havoc.
No, we wouldn't do anything that ridiculous.
No, but look,
But we
let's-
would.
hold
Yeah,
on.
we would.
Hold
But we
on.
didn't really interview people. We just like hurt ourselves and shit.
Hold on, let's back up a little bit. I would let Violent J know that, hey, look, bro, I'm a fan of yours. I've been a fan since 94, 95. Bro, like, there's been a lot of shit.
Yeah, we're still live, Noise 13.
We need to fucking figure shit out, bro. Like, what is really happening? Why don't we get the things, you used to be pretty good at saying this album's going to come out at this date and be a week late.
Black Friday,
Now,
bro, new solo
now it's not coming out on Friday.
This
Now you
he
tell
only
me,
canceled 2 in-person meetings.
well, this last
They had to finish it.
Yeah.
No, this last one is totally understandable, bro. And I told you guys on the show last week that I would not be surprised if he canceled it, and he did. Now, for granted, it was a Friday he was supposed to show the fuck up instead of doing it Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. He waited till Friday. But like P said, they were promoting the fuck out of it. And when P said after the fact that he started promoting it, I'm like, well, shit, all right, maybe he did show up. You go back and rewind the fucking tape. I did say that, but I was like, there ain't no way. I would respect the guy for not fucking showing up right
I
now.
didn't say nothing of the sort. I just said he was going to cancel.
I didn't say dead body, man.
I said
I said
I said
what I
it.
said what I
now, boy.
said.
I said it.
I said,
We-
boy. I said, boy. I said,
now, boy.
I said, boy. I said, boy.
We're all out of time, guys. We're past
That's
time.
the second time
We're
somebody's
not, Pete.
brought
You
up a
wanna stay
glow-in-the-dark
on and go, I
prop.
will. I don't give a shit. I'm off work tomorrow.
Toasty.
Don't bother me. I ain't eat dinner yet, and I've been drinking, so
So you're not gonna eat it.
We actually had him on the show.
I fucked dinner.
Who?
I mean,
Didn't we have the toasty guy on the show? No.
Who the toasty guy?
No.
We had
Tostito?
one of the guys from the
Mortal Kombat, yeah.
yeah, but it wasn't the toasty guy.
No, it was Luke Kane. No, it was
I think it was one of the
No,
developers.
Cage.
It was one of the developers, I thought.
Yeah, but he did all the shit for
Did we have
Luke
two
Kane.
people from fucking?
No, we had the one here. Here's my
But he was
notes
like
right here.
Scorpion. Didn't he do
Nope.
Scorpion and
Nope,
all the
nope,
mask
nope,
people?
nope. Hang on, let me.
He was
pop
a
it up.
martial artist and helped develop the game.
Yeah.
He was in the game and a developer of the game. Who is the toasty guy? Is that like
No, hang on.
toasty? What are you looking at?
I got notes because I had you send it
That's
to
a
me. I
fine
just gotta
line
find it
there,
real quick.
lazy llama, though.
From a long time ago.
I will tell you this guy's name here in a minute. Hang on.
Once you getting wasted starts affecting your personal and professional life, then it's an issue. Especially when you have so many people that care for you.
It was.
That was a long
Because
time
there's
ago.
a lot of people that I know that, are, it just
You
in
sent it to
everyday
me
life.
Because I was like, I was trying to tell people about him. Who the
Yes,
fuck
yes,
was
man.
it?
Master Daniel Pacino.
Daniel Pacina.
Did you just shout what I just said?
Daniel
I did, because
Daniel
that's who it was.
Pacina. I looked it up.
Because no, I have it in my notes. It's right here somewhere. Daniel Pacina.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, that's who we
And
had
then
on.
you yelled it.
Yeah,
You're
I
still
did.
trying to find out.
No, I am because I want to make sure that I'm right, but I'm pretty sure that's
I just
the
told you
name.
the answer. Yes. I said it before you yelled it.
Yeah, and he was what the fuck? Cage. Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage's fucking character. He did all the moves and everything for Johnny Cage's fucking character.
Correct.
I know I'm correct. Don't come at me with correct, motherfucker. I know I'm correct.
We just need the sound guy. Toasty.
Yeah, I think he did other moves. I think Raiden was one of the guys that he did moves for, but
That
he
was
didn't
the
do-
electric
He
guy.
was Scorpion.
That was Raiden. Raiden
He was
shot you with electric
Scorpion,
bolt.
Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, and Reptile
Oh, Reptile. Okay, so he was not Raiden.
in Mortal Kombat 1. And then he was also in Mortal Kombat 2 as Smoke and Noob Saibot. So all the ninjas and Johnny
Although
Cage.
Scorpion,
Yeah, which is Smoke is like a Sub-Zero.
Scorpion was
or
the guy that
Reptile.
had the finishing move, where the guy would come out and go toasty.
It's true.
Like that, he did have that.
That's Raiden, where he would shoot you
Scorpion.
with electric.
It was Scorpion. He had
What you
it was
said
a
is
finishing
true, but
move.
it's not what he is saying.
Yeah,
Raiden shot the electric
Yes,
bolt, and he would
that
say
is true.
toasty after that.
no, it was an
Oh,
Easter.
you're
egg.
thinking
It
of
was like an
what,
Easter egg.
whatever he says. I don't know what he says, but it's not toasty. The when he fucking flies,
Yeah.
he's like, I don't know what he says.
No.
Okay,
Toasty
Toasty's
was
a little head that pops up at the bottom of the screen, like the normal fucking white dude.
What character?
It's just a guy. It's
It
like
was
one
a
of the
Scorpion
creators.
finishing
Because
move, like where
Scorpion
it was like
was
a
a
finish
reptile
him.
where he threw his tongue out and he ate your head off.
No, it came out of his hand, but
No, that was Reptile. No, No, you're right.
Dan Toasty Forden.
Reptile was the one that would lick your fucking head off. In the fatality, he would fucking sling his tongue out.
It's time for bed, kids.
go to fucking sleep.
Serenity and
Go to
Trinity.
bed.
It's time to go to bed.
Serenity, Trinity, go to bed.
Why are we yelling?
Because it's
Jesus.
time to go to
Go
bed.
to bed.
I mean, we can
This
stay-
is
Go to
what
bed,
happens.
man.
This
Shit.
is what happens when you don't go to bed,
Go
bro.
to bed.
I mean, I'm off work tomorrow. I don't have to go to
Trinity,
bed at any time.
Serenity,
I have to
Trinity.
wake up and play golf
Sir,
tomorrow.
Sir Trinity.
So Serenity, go to bed.
Who wants us to keep going? P and I will stay here till 11 if you guys want to keep going. P's like, fuck you, I'm going home. I can't get P out of my house any other time, any earlier, but tonight when I ain't got to work tomorrow. And he's like, fuck you, Rue, I'm going home, I'm going to bed. It's 10 o'clock, it's 10:19 now. I'm not staying any later. But when I try to get him out of here at 10 o'clock, it's like, oh no, we got to keep on talking. Look, Noe says keep going because that's my dog right there.
I swear to God, if Serenity and
I
Trinity
might-
are fucking bed right now.
I might throw a beer pong
Swear to-
tournament this
Christ.
year or next year at fucking Astro, just to show Noise that he's my dog and I got his back.
We got a 20% discount on the screen. Nobody's used it. We have super chats that are open. Nobody's used it.
You're
we got
welcome,
fucking Cash
Lazy
App.
Llama.
Nobody's fucking
he
used
said,
it.
"I'm coming on, Rue. That's my dog, Noise. You keep it going, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man, because I like all the shit you're doing, man.
You're making noise.
You making noise. We bringing big toys. We bringing noise. We fucking with them doors. 13. That was Master P, by the way, that did all that.
He's put out a new song.
Talking noise. We making noise. We making noise with them big toys.
I'm 100% trying to see if this dude's on Instagram or something, bro.
Which
Ooh.
one?
Dan Forden. The guy that goes, Toasty, Toasty.
Oh, he gonna hit him up for sure. He
Hit
really,
him up.
because I know that's like his and I childhood fucking
yeah.
like hanging out at Rackham playing fucking Mortal Kombat, always playing the same characters. Like, motherfucker, you better be on here. I'm gonna fucking hit you up for an interview. I guarantee it. We'll get one with him.
It's almost. working.
It's almost worth waiting for someday when we have money and we have video.
Noise, we got a rematch coming up next
Like, what's the
fucking
point of having?
Astro
Like, what?
at March.
Can you just
March
call in
3rd.
and say Toasty real quick?
All you got to do, bro.
He's done a lot of work for a lot of video games.
Check out our followers.
He's like
we
a
got
sound
lot.
composer
Not
or
that
some
we have
shit.
a lot, but we have a lot. Look, Noise said he's waiting for the rematch. Bro, we got a rematch coming in fucking March 3rd.
Go to sleep. God damn it.
Don't tell him to go to sleep. I'm trying to stay
No,
on
I'm
the
talking
money.
about Lazy Llama's
Oh.
kids. Or I think they're kids. I don't
Lazy
know.
Llama
I don't
tell
know
your
fucking
kids to go to
idea.
bed.
Go to bed, Serenity.
It's almost working. Keep telling them to go to bed. Keep going. Keep going.
I
Mr.
don't
Payne
know.
says.
I have no idea.
Bro.
When I ain't got to work, I love just being on here. We owe you a Patreon show, so if you're a part of our Patreon, we might just go live on a Patreon.
I'm not doing
So
this.
join the Patreon. P said
I'm
nope,
not-
never.
I'm
I
not
said we
doing
owe you
it.
like 6 of them shits.
I'm not doing it.
We owe at least 6. Jesus Christ, it's probably like 27. But
Join our
hey.
Patreon. Damn.
Maybe
fucking
they
Afro
just-
Man fell off
Lazy
stage.
Llama kids, go to bed.
Go to bed.
Get your ass to bed, or the boogeyman's gonna come get you.
I'm gonna go do
The
that.
boogeyman's coming to get you.
Afro Man
kiddo.
fell off stage.
Damn.
Busted his head on him.
That don't surprise me. That motherfucker was high as a motherfucker, and he fucking spun
Because I
around.
got-
He spun around and got dizzy and was like, "Oh, night, night, y'all." I can see
Because
that.
I got
happening. Because I got high.
I heard that guy is not a nice guy in person.
Afro Man?
Yeah.
We all spent many quarters playing fucking Mortal Kombat.
I never had a problem.
Well, I meant
No,
like.
we did a few shows with him. That dude's fucking cool as fuck, man.
Well, good.
You ever talk to that dude like
No, I haven't.
personally? Oh, that dude.
I also have seen him like just punch random people because they.
That's what
on
I've heard.
stage.
I've heard like bad things.
But not
because they run on stage.
Yeah,
Is that
because
what
they
you
run
just
on stage though.
Because they run on stage. I would punch motherfuckers that
Like
try to come running on stage at
protective
me.
and shit.
Right.
yeah.
No, that
He's
dude
got
is
like PTSD on stage, like motherfuckers.
Nah, dude.
I seen him
Yeah.
do it to a chick, like,
No, that dude.
but he didn't know who the fuck it was.
No.
He's just like la da da da, la da da da.
Pow!
Ah! Like someone's just coming at him. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
just fucking yeah.
No, man. You ever talk to? You ever get?
And then
a
everyone's
chance
like, "Oh no, you beat women." He's like, "No, I fucking hit some idiot running at me."
Yeah, I
don't
hit a
know what
motherfucker that ran up on my motherfucking stage. Now you talk to that dude personally because we've had him.
He's probably
here.
high.
Yeah,
With-
he'd have to. be,
Because you were pissed off at Havoc, so but we had brought him here, and I talked to that dude personally, and he's a great fucking dude, man.
That was before
He
I was
would-
pissed off at Havoc.
No, it wasn't because you wasn't at the show.
I didn't know about the show.
No, you knew about it. Everybody named Mom knew about it because we had Cold Case, we had all them guys on the fucking show too, and
Yeah.
then we had fucking featured fucking Afro Man
The
on it.
first
Yeah, that was
show
during
that-
the smoking
The
stuff
first
radio.
show that
Yeah.
I went to.
That was at
with-
Smoking Stuff Radio when we was doing that shit.
Yeah, see, I didn't know nothing about that. The first
Oh,
show
you
that I
knew.
went to that y'all did with Havoc and all that stuff was that Christmas show that you
The
had
Bloody-
ABK
oh,
there,
this-
the
yeah,
Bloody Christmas and all that shit.
The third one, yeah. It was
Yeah,
after
that
though.
I
'cause that's
guess
when
he
I
got
st-
stormed out of.
Actually,
or
the
like they
second one.
left and yeah, it wasn't.
That was
all
at the
wrong.
music pit.
Yeah.
But this was
Uh,
at Pops.
Huntsville.
But
Yeah.
at Pops, we still did the same shit, but we actually had Afro Man come.
That was not at Pops.
No, it was.
No, that was at the place that was.
We did a show at who brought him to Pops because I had a conversation with Afro Man backstage at Pops. That might have been Cold-Case and them bringing him.
Maybe.
But
we
we
did a
br-
show
but
at
we
the,
brought-
the warehouse. Was it the warehouse?
That's
You know where the
what
Way
it
Out
is.
Club is, but it was on the corner.
Yeah, that's what it. Yep, that's what it was. That's where I had my first encounter with Afro Man. The second one was at Pops when fucking I guess Cold-Case or whoever brought him in, and I thought, dude, Afro Man is good people, man. You
Well,
get
good.
him by himself,
He is old.
you will have you will have a different experience and a different opinion on him talking to him one on one.
La da
For
da
sure.
da. La da da da.
That dude is fucking.
I
good
don't know if
people.
I've ever really had
La da da da.
an encounter with a celebrity where I'm
We
like,
did
wow,
shows
that
with him
person's
at
a dick.
the Creepy Crawl too, with Havoc and Stogie.
I
When
gotta
we tried to
fucking
make
pee.
Triple
We
Six
did.
pretend she was a DJ.
We did, yeah. I remember those. I don't know what the fuck we were thinking.
Because people like she was like a pseudo celebrity.
Who?
Mandy, 666.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we're like, you know, and obviously Havoc was like in love with her and shit, and she's like pseudo celebrity. So we're like, I was like, you'll be the DJ because I always DJ'd all the shows.
And we had all the.
But I was like, no, you can. She's like, I don't know how to fucking do it. So I had to like
P had everything pre-programmed.
everything set up to where all she had to do was hit
He
fucking
just
play.
reached from behind the curtain and just pressed next on the fucking.
Pretty much.
All she had to
pretty
do was
much all
hit
she had
play
to do.
and
Hit
fucking
play.
pretend.
Oh shit! I'm getting.
You gotta
the call.
pretend you're the
Getting
DJ.
the phone
You in
call.
trouble now?
I'm getting in trouble.
Motherfucker, we ain't wearing matching fucking PJs
Hey,
when
you
we
wanna
go
plug
and
it in?
drink.
No, I don't.
You want to plug it in?
No, I
Let's
don't.
do it.
No, I
Hi,
don't.
Alex.
It's not gonna be what you want.
Hey, Mrs. Bodyman.
I promise.
Don't
it's
be a
not-
bitch. Let's do it.
No.
Don't be a bitch. It's
I promise
Replicon
it's not gonna be
Radio.
what you want.
Don't be a bitch or you won't get stuff for Christmas.
All right. Why you being a bitch all of a sudden?
Switch back.
Any other time you would have answered
Whoa.
that phone call.
What was I gonna say? I think I said something racist.
No, I'm saying it's not gonna be the content you want. Trust
He
me.
said out. No, he started thinking that he can outsmoke Afro Man. The fuck you can.
What?
Bro, the shit that you get in Canada and the shit we get here, way different shit.
Well, as soon as we get the money to have the Replicon con, we're gonna bring Afro Man and we're gonna bring Noise 13.
We're gonna
You
have
guys can also be
competition.
parts of the after concert, and that'll be one of the events. Is to see if you guys can outsmoke each other. That'll be a panel. And we'll have other people can sign up too and try to outsmoke you. We'll have one big smoke session. I will not be a part of.
Before everybody gets out of here, I do want to say everybody in our chat room right now and everybody that tunes in on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Use that promo code and buy shit.
Use that promo code. Thanks, Dino. Buy something. Buy a shirt. Buy a fucking charm. Buy a fucking charm, bro. You can't get a charm. You're already getting a charm for like what we sell them for 20, and you're getting 20% off, dude. Get the fuck out of here with that. You get basically you buying this shit for like $10.
Don't buy too many though.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Use that promo code. Thanks, Dino. Buy yourself some fucking fresh ass Dino shit. You know you want to. I know you want to. Y'all that be talking about, I need to buy a shirt. I need to buy a shirt. We got bucket hats. You still save that 20%.
We got fedoras.
You could turn them
also
into
bucket hats.
You could turn them into fedoras. But them hats, you could save 20%. Everything that you want to fucking buy.
Those are brand new. We're giving you 20%
at Replicon Radio, BigCartel.com. You can save 20% on every item we have up for sale right now. Right now would be a good time. We got Christmas around the corner. If you want to buy a Christmas gift, you want your old lady to buy you a Christmas gift, you tell her what you want, where to find it. Say it, use this. Thanks, Dino. Fucking promo code, and you will get 20% off.
What you want?
So make sure you hit that shit up. Mr. Paint, everybody in the fucking chat room, Noise 13, I love you motherfuckers.
Family.
Lazy Llama, y'all good people, man.
Family.
Yeah, I'm about ready to chant that, man, because I feel like we lost that shit.
Lazy Llama.
Family.
Go put them kids to sleep.
Family. Lazy Llama, get them kids to bed, goddammit. Kids go to bed.
If you don't go to bed, mama's going to get you happy pills again.
Big Roo said, get your asses to bed, goddammit. If you don't go to sleep, the boogeyman going to creep, motherfucker.
Mom's going to get the Benadryl again.
Uh-oh.
I'm going straight to sleep.
You don't go to sleep, boogeyman going to creep.
If you don't go to sleep, I'm going to put you to sleep. Bitch.
Now, I love everybody to tune into this show,
it
man.
puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
I appreciate y'all listening to us three fat-ass motherfuckers just talking shit and having a good time, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in every week, every fucking replay, whatever it is.
We've reached the hugging part of the show.
Nah, man. Bro, we wouldn't have 4,000 fucking followers if it wasn't for our people. We wouldn't have 1 million views on our shit if it wasn't for our people, man. I got to show appreciation where appreciation is given,
been busy.
man.
I've been busy.
I don't do it enough, and that's probably my problem. But between P and you guys show enough love to where I can stay the fuck back for a minute. But I also need to recognize it as well, man.
Yeah, there we go. It's nice to hear every once in a while.
Well, like y'all get giddy about a lot of shit, and I'm just like, oh well, whatever, you know. Like you guys meet your idols, whatever. Like I'm Jamie, if you're listening, man. When P and let me just talk about P here for a minute. When P met y'all, he gets hype about meeting you guys. Me, I feel like we're just one of the same.
They're
like
cool dudes,
we all
man.
put our
I get
pants
excited
on
about
one
being
foot
them,
at one leg at a
not the
time.
same,
You know, I don't try to like.
They ain't never sat down with me.
Well, no, but I know Dead Body Man's a fan of y'all too, but I don't get all like fanboyish, if you will. I'm not trying to talk shit, but. You know, I just try to stay humble, like, oh, cool, that's cool. We all put our pants on the same way. But, like, Noise 13, partying with him, and when Mr. Paint came to town and I couldn't fucking hang out with him, I got disappointed. Noise 13, hanging out with that dude was like me being around a celebrity. Like, God damn it, I love this dude. Like, we need to do more fucking beer pong and get fucking wasted with each other.
Don't do that to that man's head.
Bro, he is very talented. He is very fucking talented.
He ain't no celebrity.
No, he is.
I love him, but he ain't no celebrity.
And Lazy Llama, get your goddamn kids to goddamn bed, goddammit. You still in here talking about whoop whoop, me, paint, whatever. You get your kids to bed, goddammit. The boogeyman gonna creep. They gonna be underneath them beds if you don't go to bed.
And I creep. Yeah.
Wow, we just busted out some TLC shit, bro. Like. No, I love y'all, man.
To be in bed.
And I'm glad y'all tune in, you know, every week, whether it be when we're live or we're not live. So don't think Rue ain't like nobody, but I love y'all. because we're just three fucking stupid motherfuckers just talking shit.
You just said we wasn't stupid.
I mean, we not stupid. We
like,
very
I don't care
smart.
how stupid we is. We ain't stupid.
This is not the same rule 3 hours ago.
No, it is the same. It is the same. I just don't say it enough, and maybe it's the holidays that are creeping up on me.
Could be the
man.
whiskey.
Could be the whiskey, but
Could be.
It's more the fucking holidays for real, man. Because I mean, most of you motherfuckers.
He's thankful.
Most of you people don't know. I know P and Dead Body Man know, but I lost my mom back in February, bro, and I don't really show my love as much as I should, and I really never did with my mother, but she knew that I loved her, and that's where we're at. So I'm just trying to spread the love, man. You guys are all good people, and I appreciate y'all listening to us every fucking week. Mr. Paint, you're always in the fucking chat room. Grape Joe, you're always in the chat room. Noise 13, you're always in here, man. You always make a stop by. Lazy Llama, I know I've seen you in here quite a few times. You guys all make a stop by. Who else? Rob, fucking goddamn it, what the hell? What else you go by? I know it was. I want to say Wicked Rob, but I might be wrong with that. I know I seen you.
It was like
here.
Rusty Rob or some shit.
Yeah, I know I've seen you guys all in here before, man. And like Mr. Green,
It's
you're
okay
always
to
in
feel
here.
feelings, Rue. It's okay.
I might be in my feelings a little bit.
No, I'm
tonight,
saying
but I learned
in a cold household, it's nice to feel feelings.
Right.
We can do that.
Right. No, and
It's okay for men to have feelings.
I'm just trying to keep going.
I love you too, man.
But no, man, like
And that's not me making fun of you. That's not me making fun of you.
I know.
That's for what the fuck just happened? I don't know what happened, but P is down.
been
got
drunk
hurt.
or drank while listening to the show. We all have been drunk. Hey, it ain't a matter about being drunk, bro. It's me about opening my eyes, man. There's a lot of shit that's going on in this fucking year.
I think P just punched the table.
He might have, as long as he didn't break the glass. We're good.
I think he broke
I don't
his
want to
hand.
clean any glass up.
I think he broke his hand.
Oh, sweet. You're like one of the NFL quarterbacks that can't play anymore. It might be on your team. Panky. The Panky Rang. Didn't we used to have a guy that listened to the show named Pinky, and he don't listen to the show no more. Or at least he don't listen like live anymore.
God, that shit hurts. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Did you just get a cramp in your pinky?
God damn it, Mr. Payne, don't make me go off on you talking about that whiskey must be fucking amazing. It is amazing. It is very good, by the way.
Good whiskey.
Oh, fuck that hurt.
But goddamn it, Mr. Payne, don't make me beat you in the goddamn head when you come back.
Beat you right in the head.
No, I'm just kidding. You better pack that skateboard, but I'm just playing with you. But you better pack that skateboard. No, I'm fucking with you, bro.
Man. Tom used to call me.
DBN cut my shout out from Big Rule. Mr. Green,
Are you
the
asking
shit.
him to cut it? Or are you saying he cut it off?
DBN
I don't
cut my
know.
shot. He cut it. He cut his shout out.
I guess. I don't. He didn't even say shit.
Say nice things
Oh,
about
you're
Mr.
talking
Green
about-
because
about-
he will clip them and share them.
Now, Mr. Green's a shit, bro, and I'm glad that he listened to the show. Noise 13's the shit. Y'all the shit, man. Everybody the shit. Fucking Lazy Llama, fucking Mr. Paint, fucking who am I forgetting here?
Go see Mr. Green in Kentucky with Twisted ABK.
Big Roo and Freaky P will be
And
out
Blaze.
there. I'm gonna figure out how to get my ass there. I got a free ticket in from my understanding, so all I have to do is just show the fuck up. Even if I don't have a free ticket, I'm still gonna buy a goddamn ticket.
Yeah,
I'm
show
gonna
up
get
and sell
in.
merch.
I'm gonna get
Replicon
in.
Radio merch booth in the house.
Now I
You can
love
also
y'all.
see Mr. Green at Pops in St. Louis on
And I'm-
December the 9th.
And also, like I said earlier, I'm thankful for you guys listening and tuning in every week to listen to us assholes talk about shit that whatever. We just talk shit to have a good time, and you guys tune into it because it entertains you. Shout out to Mark fucking Heimro that has not been in the goddamn
It was an
chat room.
invisible rock, Mr. Green. Fuck off. Fucking make better music.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
Jesus. Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, Pimpin. Hey, Pimpin. I got that shit, dog. I got that. We riding out to Louisville, dog. I got this. We making music, dog. I got this, Pimpin.
Well, I gotta go wee, so I love y'all. I'm fucking out of here.
I think we're all out
I'm
here.
dancing over here, man. I gotta go.
P don't want to
He's
continue.
dancing.
My pee
His
dancing.
wiener's like a bazooka.
P doesn't want to
Bazooka
continue
Tony.
the show.
Yeah, right.
Bazooka Tony.
I'm about to be. I gotta go.
They blasting Bazooka Tony.
I'm about to blow a hole in the
Out
back
of
of
his
that
little
toilet.
wiener. Bazooka Tony.
I know P's having fun, but I know P's also ready. To
Oh
get the
no,
fuck
I would
outta
like
here,
to stay
too.
longer. Canuck.
You're a Canuck?
A Canuck.
No, Noise 13's a Canuck.
A Canuck.
He's from Canada.
Moose.
Hey guys, check out RepliconRadio.BigCartel.com and use the promo code ThinksDino. You're going to save 20% off your entire order now till Saturday.
I mean, that literally says if we got a shirt up there for $25 or $30, so let's just say $30. You got a shirt up there, we got a shirt up there for $30 that you want to buy. That shirt's going to cost you like $23 fucking dollars, okay? So you're getting a
I
hell
don't
of a
think
deal.
that's how math works, is it? Is that right?
Figure it out, bro. It's close. It's close. It might be it might be like 22 and some change, but I'm saying 23.
God, I hope it's not that cheap. That's what they cost.
$30 at 20% off. We're looking probably about 25,
$6
$26.
Yeah, you're right. We're gonna never mind. Don't order nothing. It's gonna cost us money. Never mind.
Stop
All right.
buying or shit.
Lazy Llama, bro, I appreciate that.
That's
man.
$1 more than it cost
You know
us
where
to
I'm coming
order it.
from.
Don't order it.
No, man, it's been a struggle through these fucking holidays, man, and Thanksgiving, man. I
Slice
hope y'all
a little
have
bit
a
off the
great
cheese.
Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving for me, man, ain't gonna be like it used to be. I love y'all for tuning into this
See ya,
fucking show
see ya,
every
buddy.
goddamn week. See
Everybody say bye to
Dead
Dead Body, man. My fucking pinky hurts.
Everybody says Dead Body, man. See ya.
Dead Body,
Bitch.
bye.
Bitch, because you leaving early.
Dead Body, bye, Felicia.
I'm surprised I got P to hang out this long.
Dead Body, bye.
I know P ain't ready to
Felicia.
go to bed yet either, though. No. Lazy
Oh,
Llama,
it's
yeah,
past my
dude.
bedtime.
I appreciate it, brother, man. And it's hard. It's hard these times. I've never really expressed myself. My dad is the only person that I talk to about how much, I miss my mom and shit going on. Him and I always talk about mom, and I've never expressed myself to you people, but you people actually mean a lot to me, whether you want to believe it or not, just for the simple fact that you guys tune in every week to listen to three assholes talk about shit. You guys are what keeps me going every fucking
I'm
week.
such a nice
man.
guy.
Who is?
Me.
You are a nice dude, man. You're genuine. You try to be a nice dude, man. You treat your friends like shit, but it's okay because I'm your friend and I've been treated like shit by you, but it's okay. You had to deal with my bullshit one time on my second 30th birthday party, October fucking
Just
14th.
because you used to give me a ride home when we were friends back in the day doesn't mean
Bro, I give you a ride
I'm an
everywhere.
asshole.
Even if we had a show and you don't want to leave, but everybody else does.
That
Yeah,
doesn't make-
motherfucker,
that
jump
doesn't
in my
make me an
goddamn
asshole.
car. No, you're not an asshole.
you
It
just
makes
said
me
that's
the-
what makes me an
It
asshole.
makes me the asshole for saying, jump in my car, bro. I get you. And then
No,
I'm
that
stuck.
makes you nice.
Then I'm stuck for 3 hours trying to get him out of my car.
You know who I hit up the other day for an interview? Odd.
Who?
The lead singer of the fucking Bengals.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Like the 60s, 70s, 80s
Like, walk
Bengals?
like an Egyptian.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah.
Bro, dude, that would blow my fucking mind, and I'm pretty sure all these people would appreciate that. And you guys got this
She's getting ready to
first.
put out a solo record.
Yeah.
She just wrote a book and she's getting ready to put out a
Yeah.
solo album.
Did you really? Did you get a reply yet? How long ago was this?
This is very recent.
So you
She's
haven't got
63 years old now.
So you haven't gotten a reply yet.
No, we haven't figured it out, but
Dog, that would be fucking awesome. That would be huge for us.
weird, random.
No, it doesn't fit our music
Everything fits in here.
because we do a lot of shit, and we don't care who you are. We don't care if you're underground or if you're fucking mainstream. We want to interview you. We want to ask you questions. We love you. We want to know more about you. Dog, if we have the Bengals on here, I know some of our listeners have no idea who the fucking Bengals are, but if we have the lead singer
Yeah,
from
but
the
bro,
fucking Bengals,
She's the chick
I'm
that
going to
sings.
lose my shit.
Not only does she sing Walk Like an Egyptian, she sings Just Another Manic Monday.
Monday.
How dope.
How I wish it was Monday.
And our show is on Monday.
Right. No, bro.
She doesn't like Mondays, but that's okay.
If we had her on, dude, I would fucking Jesus Christ. That would blow my
Yeah,
fucking
did you
mind.
look her
I'm
up?
old school, bro. Like I'm old school. 63 and she can still get it. Yeah, Mr. Green, you fucking right, bro. No, if we anybody we get on that has been doing music that fucking long blows my fucking mind. Like I was born in 80, okay? Just to give you guys an idea. Anybody we get before my time that I mean I listen to a wide variety of fucking music myself. Anywhere from underground to fucking 60s, 50s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. I'm all over the fucking place, bro. If we get somebody from anywhere from like the 60s to 70s or even early 80s, like that blows my fucking mind. Like,
did you watch the Weird Al movie yet?
No, I haven't, but I need to. And that's one motherfucker. If we ever get on the show, Weird Al, if we ever get Weird Al on the show, I don't know if I could be part of the show because I would be fucking fanboying, geeking out like a motherfucker. Not that I'm a huge fan of his, but just to know that he wanted to talk to us would be like just blow my fucking mind. And I would be like, bro, I ain't got shit to say to you at this point because I have a million questions, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I want to ask you so many questions, but I just can't because my body won't function enough to let me ask you questions.
Ooh, yeah.
Damn, we did go over by a lot tonight. Y'all are getting extra. Only because I ain't got to work tomorrow and I broke into a little feeling. And P don't give a shit what we're doing right now.
P's always here for the show.
Right. Man, I love doing this shit. Like, bro, you want to come over tomorrow night and do a goddamn show? Let's do a fucking show tomorrow night, too. Fuck it. I don't even give a shit.
I'm not against it.
I mean,
I'd do it.
It's up to you. It's up to you. I'll leave it
If
open.
Sober Roo in the morning still wants to do a show tomorrow, we'll do a show.
Bro, I'll do a show anytime. Sober Roo or not, it don't matter. I'm off work for the week, bro, so I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to get up. If I have to get up, it's like, fuck y'all, it's 10 o'clock. I'm getting up earlier in the morning to go to work. But I ain't got to do that shit, so fucking let's do it. I don't care.
You guys want an extra episode of Replicon Radio tomorrow?
Join our
the
Patreon.
Roo and P show?
Yeah, join our Patreon.
I don't know.
No, you don't have. You won't have to join our Patreon.
I would love to do another show.
I would too.
You probably didn't see it, and nobody commented on it because nobody knew what it was.
Oh,
but I had a memory. No, a memory. You know, Facebook memories or whatever.
Yeah.
And I shared it. I think it was today. Was it today?
I think I did see something, but I think I left it alone.
12 hours ago. From 2010. It says Eric and Derek are live on Replicon or on riverfrontradio.com right now.
Derek. I know Derek would be Presor, right?
No, it's me. It's me and Tom.
Oh, as Eric and Derek?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did our show. So you remember, but other people don't know. So this is my first time in radio. It was me and Havoc. If you guys don't know who Havoc is, then you haven't been listening long enough. But he was like my best friend and one of my best friends. The artist I managed, and he was a rapper and
our best friend.
He was a vampire.
Yeah.
And I had the brilliant idea of we should start a radio show together. This is before podcasts were really a thing. This is legit a radio show.
Yeah, you had to actually catch us on the internet.
Yeah, it was on the internet.
There was no podcast.
I mean, this is the internet. I mean, it was, but podcast wasn't a name then. It wasn't even like a word.
I remember when, I'm going to say you started it. I would like to say we, but I was around when it happened, but
it was just me and Tom at the beginning. Yeah,
absolutely. You guys started a hell of a thing for sure.
But we used to get like
Roo wasted.
We used to get fucking wasted.
Get Roo wasted.
We had to drive to an actual studio, which is in the city, and we did. You know what I mean? And once we got comfortable there, we kind of ran the place.
I almost finished off a 750 milliliter bottle. So Roo wasted.
You're about to finish off. You mean?
Well, maybe.
But we would do our show. You know what I mean?
You don't want to try a little bit?
No, I'm all right. We would do our show, and then sometimes we would do another show. We would stick around. Like our show would end, kind of like what we're doing right now, except for Replicon would have ended. We would have started a new stream. The only people that would know about it were the people that maybe tuned into the last 10 minutes of the show and were like, here, go here. We're going to do something else, right?
Right.
And they were like, we're just wasted in the studio. And we're like, all right, we're live. And everyone else would leave. Like, we'd have like 50 people in the studio.
Yep.
Everyone else would leave. It would just be me and him and probably whoever drove us.
Right. Well, you probably drove 90% of the
Yeah, back
time.
then, that's when I got my DWI. I was just driving home from the radio station.
Which is bullshit anyways, but
we were like, it's the Eric and Derek show. And we were just fucking wasted. There was no rules. It was just Eric and Derek. That was the show. Do you remember? You remember me telling the story about when we had the there was the main guy there, and then there was like the secretary.
Yeah.
I can't remember her fucking name, but she was like the program manager.
It was the Burnett lady, the Burnett gal. She was on numerous of shows with everybody.
Yeah. I don't remember her name. It was so fucking long ago.
I want to say Brianna, but I don't think that was right. I'm gonna go take a piss and I'll be right
back. But yeah,
back.
on the Eric and Derek show, I had sex with her with the microphones on while she was squirting in the studio. We used to just be fucking outrageous, bro. But it was like the after show of the show. Huh?
Hold it down, I'll be right back.
You're doing a terrible job. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Roo, congratulations.
We ain't drunk yet.
Yeah, we still going. We still going, bro. Big Roo says we're going to do a show tomorrow. Can you guys handle 2 nights of Replicon Radio? Where is Hamero? Hamero, where you at? Bro, we used to just wild out. Like, our show was crazy, and we would, like, beat people up and do, like, I wish the stuff we did then was, like, we were still doing it now, and we had, like, cameramen. There was, like, a crew back then. We were younger, you know what I mean? Like, not that I don't have friends anymore, but, like, when we were younger, you had a lot of friends. You had people from school. Everybody was trying to do a thing, and we were doing cool stuff, so everybody wanted to hang out with us. So everyone was always at the studio. We'd throw parties at the club. Everybody was at the clubs. So we was wilding out back then, man. But it was always about me and fucking Havoc, man. And we had some fun. We had a lot of fun. Fucking Eric and Derek. It was our scratch. Eric. But that shit was a good time, man. I've always talked about doing like there were times when this started where I talked about doing like another show. I even did the Freaky P Oddcast, like 3 episodes where I was gonna like talk about the old days with like Havoc and managing bands and rappers and a whole different life I led, but I never did it. What was I gonna say? Damn it, I was gonna talk about something. I don't fucking remember. But yeah, like that's kind of where, like, we were doing the Havoc stuff. Havoc was, we were doing tours, we did shows, it was fucking dope. Then we started the radio show, which led us to meet these other guys. And they started paying for everything. Like, they were sponsoring everything. And then a lot of the other people kind of left. We kind of took over this whole fucking radio station. Legit. Like, this is 2010. Maybe even 09. Probably 09. And then we ended up doing, we basically had free reign to a point. There were other shows there, but like at nighttime, we kind of had free reign. We had access to the building. All the suit type people weren't there anymore. Like I said, occasionally that lady was there. She was like the program manager, but I think she was just there because she loved us. So that started. We started with it was called the Underground before the other podcast existed. It was Havoc and Freaky P. And then it just turned into SNS Radio because our sponsor was Smoking Stuff. And then so we did that, and then we would do the Eric and Derek thing after the show, which was just a silly thing. It was never like a real show; it was just silliness. But we started. That's when Facebook was like new and hot, and we all had Facebook groups. And I had sex chat with Freaky P and friends.
Yeah,
I don't think that's right.
I was host.
Sex chat with Freaky P and friends was a Facebook group, and then we turned that into a separate show, and it was called Freaky P Sex Chat Live or whatever. We did that on a different night, and that's where we started.
Yep.
And then the name we didn't really like the name because we barely ever talked about sex because it was awkward.
Yeah, with two guys.
Yeah, I was like, and then
We
that's
just
when
talk about goofy shit.
Then we started doing. Then we used to play fucking Big Scoob as our intro. It was fucking two fat fucks. Yeah, two fat fucks. And then we also
Extra
did.
large.
And then I was like the show manager for another show, which was called. What the fuck was that called, man?
Which one was it? After Us?
With the punk rock with Ben and Scott.
Oh.
So we did a punk rock show. There was a guy named Ben Gerard. It was fucking Q-Tip. We had a cast, bro, on the Havoc and Freaky P show, SNS.
Yeah.
We had a cast. Like it started as me and Havoc, and then we ended up Ryan, who owned SNS, became a part of the show, and then we got Ben, who was like the legit news guy. He was just, he was funny as fuck, but like when he did his part, he was the news guy. He was like reading like a news anchor, like we used to kind of do when Tony reads the history. You know what I'm saying? When we used to do history with Tony, he would read it straight, like shit that's happened in the news, and we would just clown on it.
Right.
So, but we had like a whole cast, and Ben and his buddies, who also made a bunch of videos with us where we like hurt each other and fucking shot each other with paintball guns and fucking had.
You got hit with a taser or chokehold one time.
Yeah, I got fucking passed out, but I couldn't talk for a week.
Yeah,
we did tasers too. We had a whole empty room where we
about
all
the
got
lemon?
blindfolded. I haven't talked about the lemon, no.
Then
But we all got blindfolded and played tag with tasers.
Yeah,
And they filmed it. A lot of these videos are online.
we still have them.
A lot of them are on the SNS page too. But what the fuck was the name? Under the Radar? No, that was Travis and them, right? Or whatever that guy's name is recently.
Well, they started out as
but they
Under
started
the Radar, and then they went to agitate the airwaves.
No, that's the other guy. That's the guy from my city.
Yeah, so was it
Yeah.
Under the Radar? I remember
Under the
that
Radar.
name.
I don't know if that was them or not. But yeah, they did a punk rock show, and I was like, there was 3 of them guys, and I basically was the manager. Like I went down there and ran the show. So I was like a constant guest on it because I was sitting there and I did other shows. So they would do their punk rock show and they'd have guests on and play punk rock music. We did the Havoc and Freaky P show where we did all the underground shit. We had a guest on occasionally. Yep. We had Stevie Stone on the day they announced he got signed.
He signed a Strange Music.
Our first show ever. First ever. We'd never done a radio show in our lives. We had like a plan, what we wanted to do. We had no sponsors at the time. First show ever. We had an interview with Busy Bum.
That is true, and it's still up on there somewhere.
I can't find it anywhere.
Really?
Most of that shit was not even recorded, bro.
That was recorded and put up.
Well, that was recorded in advance.
Yeah.
Because we played it on the show. It wasn't live. We recorded that in person.
But it was up. It was up at one point.
I don't know. But almost all those shows are just gone.
Yeah.
But it was dope, man. We had a lot of good time. But yeah, no, I didn't tell the lemon story. I was just kind of talking about how that's. I was talking about Eric and Derek, and then I was like, "Oh, we did this, we did this," and that's kind of where Rue and I started. Like we had been friends forever, but I was like, "I'm gonna do this other show without Havoc or without Orion or without any of those guys. Who should it be?"
I was already
on
board. I was already aboard with the ICU Entertainment record label.
Yeah,
doing security or whatever. But then Pete said like, "Let's do Sex Talk with Freaky P and Big Roo," and I'm like. They're gonna look kind of funny, 2 guys talking about sex. Bro.
But it was like
you might be right.
But the room, it was like because the Facebook room had become so popular, it was like we'll just call it that.
Yeah.
Because Havoc and Orion, they were gonna do another show called. They had a group too.
Yeah.
We were all in the group, but it was like named Havoc something or other. I don't remember what the fuck it was. Because Facebook, that's where most of our promotion was on Facebook. And Facebook grew.
That's all we had back then.
I still have so many friends that I don't know because we would just use that as a platform. We would go to the fucking office we'd have a meeting at least once a week, and we would all fucking send out these mad amount of friends requests. It was nuts. We had a whole thing about it, but
Yeah, no, we definitely.
But that's kind of where this whole thing starts. We did that, and you know what I mean. And the
now I know we got like a backstory of how our Patreons know how we all got started. Now y'all getting actually filled in right now on how we actually
a little
got
bit,
started,
yeah.
So.
And we kept doing. I mean, the we did it for a while, like a couple of years.
Oh yeah.
And then Havoc and them didn't really keep their thing going. And then that whole station just went out of business.
Well, the last episode that we actually did, where we didn't know if we were alive or not, because back then there was no way of telling.
There was a couple times where we were down.
A buddy of ours, Jeff, showed up. Well, he was single guy at the time. And he was trying to get some ass, so he wanted P&I to stop the fucking show and go to this gal's house. And P&I were like, we're trying to do a show, bro. Like, we have a job to fucking do. Let's fulfill it. And then we'll worry about the bullshit later. Do you remember this?
I'm trying to hear what happens next.
You'll remember when I get into it. So P was like, yeah, bro, like I know we drove you here, but we have a job we have to finish, whether we're live or not. It looks like everything's showing that we're live on air for our last show at this point with the studio. So we're doing our show. We're having a good time, whatever. We cut it short. We're like, fine, fuck it, Jeff. You want to go over here? You want to go see this gal that you've been fucking talking to? Whatever. We go over there. Dude, we go to the house, and this dude's out here playing a guitar, like singing fucking whatever songs, because you can fucking just get acoustic and play like certain fucking strings or something. And I brought up the point of like Winnie the Pooh. Remember when I got kicked out of this gal's house?
Sounds familiar.
So I brought up the fact that like, because this dude was like just playing shit, and
hold your story. If you guys are turned into the audio version of this episode, it is going to end right now. We've reached the time limit. If you're on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, RepliconRadio.com, anywhere, and you're just listening to the audio version of this, there's more. Head on over to YouTube.com/RepliconRadio.
Okay, so we're not
and
losing nothing there.
Listen to the rest of the episode. All audio listeners, head on over and listen to the rest of the episode there.
Perfect cliffhanger.
Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, and before tomorrow, if we're doing a special episode tomorrow, that's not going to be on audio either. YouTube only.
I'm down.
So if you guys, for anybody, again, we're still on the audio. We got like 2 minutes left.
Keep it open, and I'll talk to you after we wrap this up. I'll talk to you about what time. I'm playing golf tomorrow.
Yeah. But I'm just telling the people listening audio.
Yeah.
You're not only missing the end of this extended episode, you're going to miss tomorrow's special episode if you're not on YouTube. Tomorrow will be YouTube only. YouTube only tomorrow.
Yeah, so make sure you ring that fucking bell and you subscribe if you want to hear more tomorrow.
That's right.
We're going to go live. I'm just going to talk to P about what times, because I got to play golf. I'm playing golf tomorrow.
I'm assuming similar to the same time.
Yeah, we'll probably do the same time, whether it be a 4-hour show, a 2-hour show, a 3-hour show. Who knows? We're just gonna go live, and then however long it takes, because I'm off of work, P's off of work. So
maybe Rue will come get me, and we'll both be drunk on our feelings.
I mean, I can do that. You can stay. You can crash on the couch as long as you promise not to tear shit up like you did the last time.
Audio listeners, you're done. They're gone.
Okay.
No more audio.
So tune into fucking Facebook or YouTube, and you get all this shit.
But all right, finish the story about the Winnie the Pooh.
So yeah, so I started to. So dude was like, "Oh, you could do it with all kinds of like songs or whatever." I just played like A and B strings or whatever the case may fucking be. And I was like, "Oh, it's kind of like Winnie the Pooh, like where Tigger is kind of like, oh, I'm gonna steal this, I'm gonna take that because of old boy that told us that St. Louis Presort. What was his name? The fucking
Enrique?
No, the black dude.
Not Enrique.
The black dude that actually took over after us. Because he literally told us the whole Tigger story. About how Tigger's name wasn't supposed to be Tigger. It was supposed to be swapped with the N-word or whatever.
I feel like this is something I know, but I don't
Because
remember.
he bounced around and he actually stole shit from fucking people. So I told that story. And apparently these people didn't like it, which I understand why.
Where were we? Where did we go?
We were up off of Rivas Barracks.
This was somebody's house that Jeff wanted to get laid at?
Yes. It was some gal that he was talking to. You and I were like, bro, we got a show to do. We're doing a fucking show. Because I even told him, I'm like, bro.
So he was singing a Winnie the Pooh song?
Well, kind of. And I was trying to explain
confused.
how old boy at St. Louis Presort, black guy, told us about Winnie the Pooh, how Tigger was not actually a Tigger. Like, his name was actually supposed to be, but not Tigger, but...
I see what you're saying.
And so I try to explain this to people because he was like, oh, I can just rob any song I want. And I'm like, oh, kind of like Tigger. Because this dude told us a story that made perfect fucking sense that how he robbed shit, but yet they call him Tigger, but that's not the original name for him. It was supposed to be, y'all can fill in the fucking blank. I don't need to do it for you because I'm not that person. And I thought it was pretty fucking horrible. But coming from a black dude, it made sense. So I was like, so I tried to explain the fucking story without saying any N-words or whatever.
And they tried to fight you?
No, the one gal, well, yes. The one gal that owned the house told me to get the fuck out. And I'm like, I'm just trying to explain to you just like this dude explained to me. Like, I was just trying to be funny is all I was doing. Just like old boy telling me the story was trying to be funny. But they weren't having it. And I was like, and they told me to leave. And I'm like, well, just let me grab my bottle. I'm good. I'll go out the fucking door. Well, as I was out the door, the dog tried to follow me out the door again. I pushed the dog back like, no, you can't come out here. I got to go. Just trying to be nice because I'm not going to hurt a fucking dog. That's not my style. Anybody that knows me knows that that's not my style. And so I went in the car. And I started that motherfucker up, and I text P, and I text Jeff, hey, get your asses out here. We need to go. Well, they were taking their sweet-ass time with fucking coming out, which I expected. But a St. Louis County copper had come up and actually got up to my window and was like, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just here to pick up some buddies of mine. They've been drinking. They ain't okay to drive. I'm here to pick them up at this house party, and I'm waiting on them. And he's like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely I am. He's like, you haven't been drinking? And I said, no. I said, they called me to come pick them up. And I told them, anytime they got a problem, call me. I'll come pick them up. So he was like, oh, okay, no problem. You know, I don't smell no alcohol, blah, 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 blah. You're good to go. Like, I'm just going to be on my way. All right, cool. So I text B. I'm like, bro, you need to hurry up and get the fuck out of here. This fucking officer just asked me if I was all right to drive, and he was like, oh, shit. And I'm like, yeah. Come out here now. Well, he came out, and I guess Jeff was wanting to stay the night at the old girl's house. But I was just trying to be funny. She didn't like it, so she kicked me out of her fucking house. She was being very rude. But I was like, let me grab my bottle of Crown, and I'm out the fucking house. Like, you ain't gonna kick me out your house and keep my bottle of Crown. Fuck you on that. I will fight you. I don't care if you're a girl or not. I'll fight you for my bottle of Crown. Not that I would actually fight a girl.
I don't remember any of this. Of course, I wasn't there. You had to text me and tell me about it.
No, you were there.
I mean, I was there, but I wasn't there.
I was inside the fucking car, and I was like, bro.
I wasn't there for whatever happened. I mean,
I'm like, bro. Well, yeah, you were inside. I was outside with the dude with playing the guitar. And I was just trying to be funny. I wasn't.
How do you know that was our last show?
Because we didn't do nothing after that.
Just you and me, you mean?
Yeah, you and I did not do nothing.
That was the end of the sex talk with Freaky P.
Yeah. Yeah, because actually, I'm sorry. We did go back the following week on Thursday. We did try to do a show, but we weren't online. And we knew we weren't online
or whatever.
Yeah, that's when the shit went south. This is the last show that we actually did to where we thought we were online, and then the following week we were not online.
Yeah, because the studio, like the guy took over from his dad.
Yeah,
he was like a rich kid who ran it, and he just did not give a shit, and the place kind of started falling apart.
Yeah, so
we still had free reign, so we kept coming.
We did.
There was many days where we did the Havoc.
We had wrestling.
Havoc, it didn't work.
Yeah, we had wrestling practice in one of the back rooms.
Yeah,
and I may have or not have took some CDs that I probably shouldn't have, but I got some CDs that.
Oh, did you from the office?
Yeah, that we had people.
Then we
on
moved to the
show.
office. We moved from the big
We
room to
did.
the office
We
because the
did.
big room didn't work, and then we moved back to the big room, and the ceiling was falling out.
Yeah, and I have some CDs from shit that we've done, some shit that we've never done anything with anybody, but
Yeah,
I still
that's
have
cool.
them.
We had some cool. We didn't do a lot of guests. That wasn't what the format was.
Right.
We had a few, but not really. The only one I even remember besides having Stevie on, and then like our homies like Cold Case, Preach, Not
Right.
Nice. The only one, and Busy, but that wasn't on the show. That was
Dan from Hell House.
yeah, like all those cats. But other than that, the only thing I remember is fucking Dan. We had Danny Glover on the show, who's like actually a fucking pretty.
Danny Glover, the guy that was in fucking Lethal
No,
Weapon.
no.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hot Sauce,
Yeah.
the comedian.
Yeah, no, and we actually had him in the studio because
Yeah, yeah.
he did do hot. So he
It
drank
was
a bunch of
like
fucking hot
snorting
sauce.
Tabasco and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did that.
yeah, that shit was fucking crazy.
But to finish that, we can talk about the lemon thing too. But I'm gonna just finish the. I'm gonna finish the what? It's a long time.
It is a long time ago.
I'm not gonna not talk about things I did in the past.
That lemon shit was fucking hilarious.
But so the studio with the shit, and then one of the guys. This is even a longer story, but I'm gonna make it short.
right,
One of the guys, one of the other shows had left already, and they had started their own
that was Tracy.
station, if you will.
That was Tracy.
What?
Tracy and
They didn't start their own thing.
mhm,
No, they didn't.
the ones that had the interview with Cottonmouth Kings.
Yeah, Tracy
before
and
us.
Megan Murphy.
Was that Megan the one that we were talking about earlier about doing shit for us? Because I know she did some shit for us.
No, or I don't know. No,
No, it was.
her and Tom fooled around for a while.
Yeah, but
Megan Mercy.
it was. Yeah, no, it wasn't her. It was. Who the fuck did I say
Tracy
earlier?
Triss,
Fucking,
their brother.
yeah, but who I said earlier
What was the name of their
the-
show? They had another show. We did a lot of. We did the Cottonmouth Kings interview with them when I
Yeah.
got thrown off the Cottonmouth bus with Cottonmouth.
Yeah,
That was one of the few interviews we did.
I have that shit on video.
Yeah, when Cottonmouth threw me off of their bus. Fuck that.
It was Daddy X. It wasn't Cottonmouth. It was
Yeah,
Daddy X.
no, it was. Well, it was Daddy X, fucking D-Lo, fucking
Yeah.
Richter,
Yeah.
fucking Dirtball, everybody but
Fuck
fucking
Dirtball.
Louis.
Yeah, it was right.
Louis was still the homie.
Oh, and he
Oh,
knew.
fucking
He
Lou
knew.
Dog.
He wanted us to ask those questions.
Yeah, I still have it. I posted it recently. I recorded
actually-
my TV playing it and posted it. It's on Replicon.
We actually interviewed Cottonmouth Kings shortly after.
You know what's not fucking anywhere online, and it's on your goddamn camera. It has to be on your camera somewhere. The fucking head PE interview with the Gathering.
It is on my camera.
I don't think I've ever seen that since we like watched it when we got back.
Pagalika, we actually have video shortly after Pagalika passed away while we were on the fucking boat or on the I want to say boat,
On the
whatever,
boat.
on the fucking RV, and Daddy X said you guys have to go because we asked him a question about Pagalika and the group. Was it Pagalika and the group or was it?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. I know that what they made me leave for.
Okay, that's the same thing that I have video for. Because Pagalika died probably like 7 years after that happened.
Yeah, he was
But-
already, they've already kicked him out of the group at that point.
Yeah, they had already kicked him out of the group, and
then
we
they
asked the question.
They had recently brought in Dirtball. Dirtball was
Yes.
new.
Yes, and
And
we
I-
asked the question.
I sort of asked the question, and then I sort of fucking dissed them at the same time. Because I was asking about the new record, and I was complimenting them on the fact that the new record with Dirtball sounds different. But in getting to that, I made a comment of the fact that their last 7 records sound exactly the same. And Daddy X was like, "What is this? A fucking music? Is this a fucking CD review or is it an interview? Get the fuck out of here!"
Yes, it's both.
This is
motherfucker.
25 minutes into the fucking conversation too. It wasn't like I started like that.
And
They were so mad, so funny.
everybody knows from Royal Highness to the lottery is all the same fucking sounds.
Well,
We're
that's
all
about
gonna-
after that. After all, those records were good in my mind. It's
Was
all
it?
the shit that came after that.
So what was after? What was after the lottery?
Uh,
Because we were talking about Royal Highness all the way up to
Rolling Stone was dope.
Rolling
and then
Stone.
it turned into what I don't know. Whatever happened. What came after that?
Whatever album came up after Rolling Stone was when we actually interviewed, because we were like, everything sounded good, and then shit started sounding the same. And Daddy X was pissed. He's like, no, it don't sound the same. We're like, nah, bro, if you check this song out with this song out, it sounds the fucking same. And he's like, get off the fucking bus right now. And we're like, no. He's like, if you don't get off the bus, I'm going to kick y'all off the bus. And I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure I could whoop your ass. That's my mentality. But P was like, we probably need to get off the bus. And I was like, you're probably right, because there's only 2 of us and we're going to get jumped by like 9 people right now. So it's probably time to get off the fucking bus. So we did. We got off the bus, but it was Rolling Stone 2 maybe? Or was it 3?
You're talking about something else.
Am I?
Yeah. Hidden Stash.
There's only one.
There was only Rolling Stone is the one that Tangerine Sky.
Yeah.
And,
which I love that album.
And it's the one where Richter like sings a lot.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
love
I'm saying.
that.
Like, that was dope.
So it was the Hidden Stash one.
Hidden Stash is just like Cryptic
1 and
Collection
2
type shit. It was the shit after that.
I loved it. Yeah, it was after that.
Yeah.
The Lottery was after.
That was their second album.
Yeah, that was
King's Blend or whatever it was called.
Well, that was probably the third album.
That was the second. Well, that was the second.
Was it? Well, what was in between?
It was the one
that,
after
though?
Royal Highness.
Royal Highness, but you had a singles in there somewhere, right?
What?
Yeah,
High
the
Society.
singles.
That was their second.
High Society, then the Lottery.
The
Lottery
was
on High Society.
Yeah,
That's
then
right.
blah 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 blah. John. Well, then they got. Hold on, I'm trying to look here.
Yeah, as soon as I hear it, I'll tell you, because we have it on video. We ought to just.
So the Hidden Stash was dope, and then they did like live, Fire It Up, Cottonmouth Experience,
and that was all live.
Number 7,
live,
Joint Venture, Coast to
live.
Coast, Cloud 9,
live,
fucking the Green Album,
live.
It's not live, it's just trash. Hidden Stash 420,
Everything before that
Long
was
Live
live,
the
though.
Kings. The only thing on there was that one track they had with Blaze. The Sunrise Sessions, Mile High, Crown Pile. I don't know what this shit is. I'm playing basketball to get kicked off the bus. Right? Because we did.
I just read that fucking same comment.
There was a time where I played basketball with Cottonmouth Kings in the back of the Galaxy. They had a fucking hoop on the side of their RV when they played with ICP. When ICP used to play the Galaxy. God, we're fucking old.
We are.
But anyway, let me finish what I was saying. So there's lots of things. We'll tell more stories. We're doing another show tomorrow, guys. Check this out.
We are doing another show.
So those guys, not Tracy Triss, it was fucking Danny Bonaducci, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
Party Animal Radio.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So we joined with Party Animal Radio. We brought Havoc and Freaky P Show, and we brought Under the Radar, if that's what they were called. I feel like that's wrong, but it's something like that. And we had lots of things in play. We're like, this is what we're doing. They're like, they're gonna get a sponsorship. They're gonna do that. Yada yada yada. So whatever. We did this. It was basically in this dude's apartment. But
it was in his apartment.
Well, yeah.
I remember showing up and being like, bro, what the fuck are we doing here?
Because we went from like a legit fucking studio with offices and all kinds of shit to someone's apartment. But it was either that or we don't have a fucking show anymore because we can't.
Yeah, I was like, bro, what the fuck are we doing in this dude's apartment?
And we
like,
did Party
weird.
Animal shit for a minute. Havoc kind of quit showing up. He would show up occasionally.
Big Roo came into play.
There was a handful of people. That's when we started pranking. We started pranking hookers all the time. With fucking weird poop liquor guy.
Yep.
We met a lot of weird individuals, but we had a lot of success. We did, and we had guests in too. We had fucking Killa. We had Clay. I think DJ Clay came to the studio.
Yeah, I think he had a show here.
We had one of the only Big Hutch interviews when he got signed to Psychopathic.
1,000% we have that.
Like the week he got signed. None of that shit exists. I can't find that shit online. None of that shit's
somebody has
real, bro. I don't think any of this shit was recorded, man. It was just aired. It was sad. But we did all that. And then Havoc was going through life, whatever was happening over there, I don't really know at the time. And then me and Mikey, what was his name? Danny Bonaducci.
Yeah.
Ended up, we would do shows, man. We started doing shows. We fucking, you know what I mean? We're like, we booked a tour. That's where a lot of people I know still in life is because of this tour.
Boondocks and Cousin Cletus came into play.
It was Boondocks, Cousin Cletus, Trey Pounds, Chop Shop. It was supposed to be Chop Shop, but it was just Trey Pounds. And then after our portion of the tour ended, Dark Half jumped on Me and Damian Quinn have talked about it, but I never got to meet Damian then because he came like the day after we left. But we did this tour, and we went on the road with these guys for it was like 3 or 4 days, and this dude from Party Animal Radio fucked up bad. Which don't get me wrong, we had all these contracts. You know what I mean? When you're booking tours and you're doing shows, you got to fill out contracts. People require certain things.
1,000%.
Motherfucker had me signing shit instead of him, even though he was the one talking. Looking back on it, it was, a lot of it was my mistakes. But I was there. I was there in the trenches. It wasn't like I was back home. I was on the road. We're staying in the hotels together. You guys have heard me tell the story about walking in on fucking Boondocks in his underwear while I was watching wrestling. Yep. That all happened on this tour. That dude fucked up real bad, pissed everybody off. We'd lost so much money, even though we had a bunch of packed ass shows. Somehow, none of us were making money.
I'll tell you.
Dave had shit on his rider. He wasn't getting it. He was very unhappy. You know what I mean? He's sitting in a van in the alley, and everyone's like, "Dude, he's pissed." I'm like, "Let me go talk to him. Like, what can we do?" You know what I mean? Like, to me, this is huge. I've never done anything. I mean, we did some tours with Havoc, but we were never booked it.
P was right, but the who else was on the bill who else was part of it was not right.
So I went and talked to him, and he's supposed to have this fucking bottle of vodka and all this shit. Went and bought a fucking like $90 bottle. Like, I made it right, and they knew I made it right. I still have fucking. I mean, Mike's still a great friend of mine from that fucking tour. You know what I mean? They were about to fucking break old boy's legs and arms and throw him in the trailer.
I'd let him.
I probably should have, in retrospect.
Earlier,
because coming back home from that, me and him just had a huge falling out. He basically told me to fuck off.
No, he did.
Told me I'm nobody and blah, blah, blah. Like, he ripped me off. He ripped off everybody on the tour, fucked everyone over, and then tried to say some shit about me being the unprofessional fucking child who's not allowed to use the studio and blah, 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 blah. We had a huge falling out. Fuck that guy. And that was the end of radio for like a long time. I was like, I'm good. And I always missed it. We had always talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, long story short, you guys have heard us tell the story. We heard about some spot in town that was similar to what Riverfront was. One Eye and them cats were doing a show down there. I hit him up and said, hey, I'm thinking about bringing back my show.
And I was part of it. Believe it or not, I was part of it.
And I was like, what's this place like? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And
right.
I had talked to him once, and I wasn't really into it. And then like a couple months later, I was like, all right, well, let me, maybe I'll come down and check it out.
That was in August.
Let me come down there and check it out. And he was like, well, we need help with our show. Because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. You've done this before. So can you come down and listen and sit in on our shit? And I was like, yeah, sure, because I want to check out the studio anyway. So I can come down there. And then it turned into, will you help us? And I was like, well, you need a lot of work.
He did say that.
Which basically turned into everybody fucking leaving, me and Tony. And then Tony, I guess, had the same conversation at a similar time. Like, Tony, I need help.
Tony was already involved with this group.
Well, he the week before.
Yeah.
Literally, that he had been there once before for the same reason.
Yeah. Before you showed up.
I asked him to come check it out and like maybe help him.
Yeah.
So that's when me and Tony started talking. We're like, bro, they need this, they need that, they need this. And then the other people that were there didn't like us telling them what to do.
No, they did not.
I was like, well, if you guys want to be successful, at least remotely, you got to get rid of all this. And then everyone pretty much left.
You were saying you had to get rid of all of them.
And then it wasn't even about getting rid of them. It was just trying to make them better, but they didn't want to be better. I didn't have a problem with any of those people. And I had no intentions of being a part of that show.
We didn't know those people.
But I didn't have a problem with them.
No, you and I
was like, y'all are fucking screaming over each other. You don't even have headphones. You can't even hear each other. Like, there's so many.
No,
it was like technical shit.
You and I were actually supposed to start our own show.
Yeah, it was technical shit. What we were trying to tell them. Like, well, here, sit down and help, blah, blah, blah. Then it turned into like, everyone just stopped showing up, and we're just sitting there. Me, Tony, and Jason, and then Jack.
I wasn't there that time.
And it was either Jack or fucking the idiot Kick It.
You're right.
And they were like, they would run the boards, and then they would somehow be a part of the show, and I used to argue with them. I'm like, why are you fucking talking? You're not a part of this show. You're the sound guy. Stop fucking putting your opinions on the mic. And they used to get mad at me all the time. And then eventually we're like, all right, we got to fill that seat up. I'm like, well, me and Rue, he was going to come do the show with me. Let's just call Rue. And then it turned into a whole conversation. I was like, okay, so I guess this is our show now?
Well, P had hit me up. P had hit me up and said, bro, you got to come down and check out this fucking circus.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, I'll come. P, you asking me to come down and check out the circus? I'm going to check it out. And One Eye was actually like, I want your opinion. I'm like, bro, you don't want my opinion because my opinion is way too obvious. You talk to P and you tell P you want my opinion, he gonna tell you the difference. Because I'm gonna tell you honest. I ain't no fucking, I don't hide shit. I don't pee behind the bush. I'm gonna give you my opinion.
I will pee behind the bush.
If you ask for my opinion, I'm gonna give you my opinion. All right? So, Pete told me, he said, hey, man, come down here. You sit on one episode. Just sit in. Don't even say shit. Don't do nothing. Just sit in it and listen. I said, okay. All right, P, I got you. P brought this. He's like, hey, man, I think I got a fucking studio that we can do our own show in. Just come down. Just sit in. Listen. Don't say shit. Just fucking... Just I'll talk to you later. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. So I go down there, I sit in, I listen, I don't say shit. I hear fucking jibber jabber here, jibber jabber there, and everybody's talking over everybody. And the beginning of the show actually was like blah 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 blah. Like it was bullshit. Like P said, what'd you think about the show? I said, seemed like a whole lot of talking over each other. Like, fuck this shit, bro. Like, we could do something way better. And he's like, that's what I'm thinking. But we got a studio to back us up. And I'm like, all right, I'm down with this. He goes, but on the other hand, One Eye wants us to be part of the show. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then after the show was over with, One Eye approached me and he's like, hey, man, what'd you think of the show? And I was like, you need a little bit of work. You need a lot of work. I said, we can figure this shit out. I said, but first thing, the name got to go, the fucking whole fucking Dino got to go.
We hated the name.
Like, we got to figure this shit out, bro. Like, because you can't be Replicon because it's like Republican, okay? Like, we got to get away from this shit.
We hated the name. Hated it.
I talked to P about this off the fucking course. And P's like, yeah, dude. Like,
and we were
what the fuck?
Not only did we not like the name because we just didn't like it, it didn't make sense to us.
No, it didn't make sense
at that moment in time. It wasn't what it was.
No,
we were starting something new, even though technically we joined something.
And I'm not one to talk about politics by any means, even though I love politics and I love it. I love that. That's my joy of things. But we need to stay away from politics because we was.
Well, it didn't have anything to do with that.
Underground, yeah, it had nothing to do with that.
The name doesn't have anything to do with that.
And we
either.
actually looked the name up, and it's talking about traits and this and that and whatnot.
DNA repeating.
DNA.
It's like repeating.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, well, I can get used to the name. But P was like, no. I'm looking for you and I to start up a fucking show. And I'm like, oh, okay. You want me to sit in on this? So I sat in on this, and I'm hearing this shit. And P was like, I want us to start our own show. And I'm like, I'm down with that. And P was like, I'm only asking you because we've been friends for 20 years. Not that you have a radio voice or you have talent or you have this, you have that, you have nothing. I don't have a goddamn thing, but we just gonna, as boys, we gonna fucking do a goddamn show and have a good time.
Well, Joey, that's my homie.
Right. Pretty much is how it went. But one, I was like, bro, you guys are good on my show. The one show that, well, the I guess the 3, 4, 5 maybe shows that you sat in on, P. And then the one show I sat in, then I got One Eye coming over to me, and he's like, bro, you were so good on the show. And I was like, what the fuck you talking about? I'm good on the show. I didn't say a goddamn word. I didn't do shit. Like, I just sat here and I just listened to y'all. And P's like,
we had so many ideas and so many things we wanted to do. He knew we had success in the past.
Yeah.
All his people had already left.
With us doing the whole Riverfront radio and shit, he knew
the idea of us making that studio professional. It wasn't like we were rude.
No.
The first couple of shows, I didn't even want to talk.
No.
I just told him afterward, here's your problems. These are things you need to fix.
We both did because P even said, P approached me and he's like,
as simple as fucking headphones, bro. You guys are just hanging out in an open room yelling at each other. It's not a fucking show.
Right. P approached me and he's like, dude, just come down and check this shit out, dude. This shit is fucking crazy. You just check the shit out and let me know what you think of it. I sat in on one show. I didn't say a goddamn word. I was just listening. That was what I was told to do, and that's what I did. And I said, P, I said, if you want to do a show down here, it ain't with this motherfucker because he ain't got a clue. I said, if you want to do a show, you and I can do a fucking show. And P said, dog, I would love for you to do a fucking show with me. We've done it over at Riverfront Radio. I want to get back into radio. I want to do a fucking show. I ain't got nobody else that I can count on that's down to do a fucking show but you. And I'm like, all right, let's do a fucking show. One Eye approached us, and he's like, bro, you were so good on the fucking radio. And I said, I didn't say shit. I said, I wasn't good nothing. I said, I was coming down here to tune in to see if P and I can do a fucking show. And he's like, you guys trying to steal a show underneath me? And I'm like, no. I said, P asked me to come down and do him a favor. I came down. I did him a favor. I did him a solid. You want us on your show? Fuck it. We can make your show fucking 10 times better than what the fuck you're doing. Okay? Or we could do our own show and we can make it 10 times better than what the fuck we doing already because we ain't doing a goddamn show. The P was like, I like how that sounds. Like, we could do a show. We can make it better. I'm like, yeah, we can. P already knows that we need headphones. We need this. We need that. I don't need to tell P what the fuck we need to do. But then you want me to join the show and I got to tell you what we need? Bro, you already been informed by Dead Body Man. You already been informed by P. I shouldn't have to tell you a goddamn thing. All I need to tell you is what the fuck we need to do legally. Because I was the legal fucking guy. Like, I look into shit. I look at what we need to do. Like, all right, this is our show. We need to fucking make sure that we're compensated. That this is our show. This is what we're doing. And P knows I'm very smart with laws. So that's why he asked me in the previous to be part of Riverfront Radio, to be part of fucking Replicon Radio. P, I sat in, I listened. I told P the same thing that he told already a previous guest. I'm not gonna say no names, but we already discussed this. Like, we already know what the fuck we need. And then I was approached like, hey man, why don't you just come down here every week? Let it be the four of us. We do a show. Let us fucking do this Replicon Radio. And I'm like, you know what? If P's good with that, I'm good with that because I'm with P. Like, we have our own shit. We want to do our own shit, but if we got to jump on this shit to get our own shit, let's do the shit. Sounds like a whole lot of shit. I get it.
It's a lot of shit.
But so P was like, what do you think? And I'm like, bro, we can help this cat out a lot. I said, you already know what the fuck we need. I already know what the fuck we need. We already explained it to him. I explained it to him. I even went to the extent that said, hey, we need to change the fucking name. Fuck the dinosaur. We got to get a new fucking little icon. Fuck this. We need to change some shit.
Because if we were going to do it, it was something brand new. It had nothing to do with
it was
anything that happened before that. All those people out there that say I used to be a part of.
No, I'm gonna ruin the idea
not
for
true.
you.
It's
We
not
had to
true.
we had to pull a Donald Trump and bankrupt the fucking the obviously. We had to bankrupt the fucking company and come up with a new name. But One Eye was 1,000% against it. And here we are. We're good people that we are. We're trying to all right, let's figure out how we can make
to
it.
use it. Let's figure out a way to do it.
Pete comes up with the wonderful idea, says, you know what? The Replicon is always watching. And I'm like, I like that. He's like, how do we tie that in with the dinosaur? And I'm
Started
like,
taking fucking photos of fucking
I'm like,
dinosaur eyeballs and shit.
I'm pretty sure you already did because you just showed me 12 photos of fucking Replicon Radio, and the Replicon is always watching with a fucking eyeball. And I'm like, all right, bro.
I don't know where that came from. That shit just appeared in my brain out of nowhere, and I think it sold it for all of us.
Bro, it worked. It worked
sold it
because
flawless.
I love the OG dyno.
And then we got the new logo, which has the fucking eyeball in it.
I love the Replicon radio with the eyeball in it that 8 Legs drew us. I love the 8 Legs fucking logo.
Yeah, the beefed up version.
I'm gonna
It
be
was
honest.
all anew. It just, we kept the name. Everything was
Yeah.
new. It was a brand new show, a brand new thing.
Oh yeah.
One
Oh.
person was a part of the old thing that became a part of the new thing.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. P's probably gonna hate me for this, but I'm just gonna fucking tell it anyways. So we went from one studio. We had a live show to do with fucking Zug Island. We did a show with them live,
First ever
on
live
silent,
broadcast.
on site, and
I'm not gonna front. That was one of the reasons I was worried about the ghost hunt going live.
oh yeah, I
The
wasn't
last
worried.
time we ever did. No, I'm just saying the last time we ever did a live broadcast.
Yeah, no, I wasn't worried
was
about.
the end of our shit.
I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried about that because I know them guys.
Yeah, I'm just saying though.
But I get it.
PTSD.
Yeah, no, I get it, bro. But I wanted to be a.
That was a great show, by the way. I had a lot of fun.
It was
Hanging out with fucking Sin and Mike P in the fucking RV and meeting Joy for the
Tony,
first time.
on the other hand, was butthurt, and he said, "You know what? I'm taking over the video." I said, "Tony, go ahead, have fun taking over the fucking video because you have no idea what it
He was
contains."
upset because he didn't get to.
He
I
was
get it,
upset
though.
because he wasn't allowed
He
on
didn't
the
get
bus,
to see
and I was always the fucking
because
video
someone had
guy.
to watch our shit.
Yeah. And I was always the video guy. Like, I always had the video camera. I always had it rolling. I always had shit. But Tony was like, fuck that. I'm gonna start being video
Because he didn't
dude.
get to meet Sin or Mike. I get it.
He was mad, which is okay.
I would have been too.
And I'm pretty sure if he was here right now, he would tell you all the same thing. Which is fine. He was upset because he had to watch the microphones to make sure that we were still connected. But I did the video shit, and he said, "From here on out, I'm doing the video shit." I said, "Tony, go right ahead, man. You take that shit because you have no idea what it entails." He found out shortly and quickly what it entails. Like, bro, you standing here. I had a video camera.
All right,
This
finish
motherfucker had
the
a
Zug
mono.
Island story because it's like almost midnight.
He had a mono fucking pad, so he didn't have to do the whole holding shit and make sure it was straight. But so. Long story short, we're gonna get back to with the whole Zug Island, us out here on a live stream, if you will. Like you said, it is almost midnight. Shit, we're fucking running late, too late. P's ready to go home and call it a night, but we'll be here tomorrow night, guaranteed. Same time, 6 to 9, 6
Tell
to
him
10.
the rest of the story.
But anyways. So Tony's like, "That's bullshit. Fuck you. I want to be part of that." And I'm like, "Well, I do all the video shit. I'm going to record." So I recorded everything. Then I'm like, "All right, dog, look, it's 10 o'clock at night. I need to get my ass home and in bed because I got to be up at 4:30 in the fucking morning for work. Well, 4 o'clock, really." So I jetted home. Now, old boy from the studio that owned the studio was coming to pick up the equipment. He wanted somebody to follow him back to the fucking studio to fucking set the equipment down, to help carry the equipment in, let's just say. More or less to set the equipment down on the fucking studio floor so he knew it was secured because he wasn't doing shit because he slept half the time during our podcast or whatever. So Tony was like, "Bro, look, Zug Island's getting ready to hit the stage. I want to see at least 5 minutes of their performance, and then I'll help you. No problem whatsoever." Well, this gentleman did not want to hear that. He's like, "No, I'm going right back to the studio right now. You need to fucking help me right now." Well, there was a lot of choice words about Replicon radio out in the parking lot. Had I been there, I probably would have knocked the motherfucker out, apparently, from what I was told. What I was told between P and Tony, that I would have knocked the motherfucker out. But yet he still had help to get the shit to the studio. He couldn't hold on for fucking 10 minutes while Tony watched the 5 minutes of the performance and then 5 minutes of helping him carry shit out.
I'm saying, like, imagine going to a concert, not only broadcasting live, interviewing the headliners, talking to them,
Yes.
and then leaving.
Yes, like
When
we're
they
supposed
perform.
to leave right now while they perform.
Like, what?
And it
Did you
wasn't,
catch the show? No.
it wasn't asking much to stay over because Tony was like, bro, I just want to see 5 minutes. I'll help you carry the shit out of the car and we're gone. And we'll get back to the studio, bro. You'll be home at 11 o'clock. They didn't go on a stage until 10:30, okay? So we're already a half hour in. A half hour and 35 minutes. A half hour and 40 minutes. 11 o'clock, this dude would have been in bed, which he would already be sleeping at the fucking studio to begin with. I'm going to point that out there because I have video of him sleeping in the studio while we were from 6 to 10 o'clock. He's already passed out at 9:30, okay? I already have video of
7.
that. It probably was 7. But then I hear him yelling and calling us bad names. I'm already gone from the studio, and P and Tony both texted me, and they said, bro, you would have beat the fucking sleeves off this motherfucker. Here's what happened.
What happened next?
Then the following week, we show up in the
There's
studio.
so much more to this story.
Following week at the studio, we show up. We're like knocking on the fucking door and shit. Like, we can't get in. Like, what the fuck?
I know I'm trying to make it quick, but if you haven't heard the story, like a little back cursor, we had contracts with this place.
We did have
a show there,
yeah.
which we didn't want to be a part of because they tried to steal our name.
We did have a contract.
The owner of the studio registered Replicon Radio as a business, and the only reason we called him is because a piece of mail showed up while we were there addressed to Replicon Radio, spam mail. And I was like, how do you get spam mail under our name? No one would have this. So we had to look it up.
Real quick, I'll wrap this up, but go ahead. Finish.
Well, I just wanted to, that's part of the story.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
We didn't want to be there, but we kept being there because we didn't have any money. We didn't have equipment. We couldn't go anywhere. But we were, in our minds, we were talking about, we have to get out of here. We have to figure this out. Which
because
is when
we
we all
bad.
decided, this is the 4 of us. This is what we're doing. We're sticking with the name.
The 4 of us.
And the 4 of
One
us.
eye is included.
Ride
so for
or
you
die.
haters.
This is the 4 of us. Fuck this place. We're going to get out of here. But we have to stay here until we figure it out.
Yes.
But it's the 4 of us. We're going to fucking ride this thing out as best we fucking can. We're all in it. We might as well fucking cut our hands open and fucking blood brothered it.
Yep. So as that being said, now the following week we show up to the studio. Nobody's there to let us in. All our dues were paid up. They couldn't kick us out. Everything to the contract was on good on our end. We were good to go. Oh boy, don't show up to let us in the fucking goddamn studio. So we're like, fuck it. We're going to Dead Body Man's house because we got Scum on the motherfucking radio and we got to interview him. And I'm like, bro, I know we got an interview with Scum and that's huge as fuck right now because this is the hugest person we had on our show. And I'm like, bro, I cannot make it because I'm going to be an asshole. I'm pissed off. I'm going to give that studio a bad fucking name. Fuck this. I need to go home. P's like, no, bro, you need to go. And I'm like, P, you know me. I can't. And he's like, all right.
And I was like, fuck this. Kind of like the conversation we had on the first part of the episode. Fuck
I'm
them.
an idiot.
Damn the man. Nothing's going to fucking stop us. We're fucking doing it.
Right. But P knew that
they locked us out of that fucking studio.
But P knew that I was upset that it would not be good for either one of us or the show. And P was like, you go home, bro. We'll take care of the show. We'll have a great interview.
They're not getting the win.
No, P was like, they're not winning on this. We're definitely doing this. So Dead Body Man was like, let's go to my house. We'll fucking do a live YouTube, which is how we got this shit live right now. Yes, it was ghetto. The voices are fucking really quiet.
We didn't even do YouTube then.
No, we did do our live feed. We tried to go YouTube, but it wasn't working correctly, which is still.
We did YouTube that night, but we didn't do YouTube then.
No, but I believe it's up on our YouTube.
It's there.
Yeah, it's there, and it's very fucking vague.
It was a cell phone attached to a sound bar made for a TV.
Yeah. It was
and
horrible.
Me, Tony, and One Eye in Tony's kitchen. And
I had
Scum,
to go.
if you guys have ever heard Scum talk, you know,
it's
I'm
very hard.
Russian
it's
and
very,
deep.
Yeah.
And we're on a sound bar.
Yes,
like, you could barely
hard.
understand him.
It's very hard.
But yeah, it is on our YouTube. It says Real Underground Baby or some shit like that.
Yes, it does. I could not go on with the show because I was just going to be an asshole. And Pete's like, you know what? Just go home, go to fucking bed. We'll figure it out later. We ended up in Our buddy fucking Nate.
And I was posting shit on Facebook. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This shit's happening?
Yes.
These fuckers kick. I went live. I was live on Facebook. Like, fuck this. We're out here. They threw it. They kicked us out. That's a breach of fucking contract. So we're out this motherfucker. Clearly.
You were on the fucking
I was
YouTube
live on Facebook and Nick saw it and was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? And I told him and he was like, fuck that.
And I told Nick, I said,
The fucking radio angel, bro.
If you could help us out, bro, I can get us back after you help us out. So he helped us out for about half a year and told us that we needed to go. And I
Poser
said, bro,
Nick saved our fucking lives.
Yes, he did. And I said,
look,
bro,
like I said, we had nothing.
We had absolutely nothing. He
had
paid
nothing.
for our equipment. We paid him back.
He took us
we
to
have
fucking
our
Guitar
shit.
Center, bought all the equipment for the fucking podcast, right? Everything. Fucking, we had no money. No money.
Nothing.
He bought everything except for this laptop, which he also fixed because it didn't work then. He
also
bought the
looked
fucking
at mine.
mixer, the fucking, all this shit, right? 1 week later, the next Monday, we were broadcasting live
in his
basement from our website that
our
we owned,
website that he
that
helped
made,
created and gave to us.
with
Thank God.
on our broadcast that you're listening. Well, you're not right now because the audio ended, but
Right.
the one we're still using, our own shit.
Yeah.
We got all that shit set up in a week.
Because
And we
of
have
him.
fucking Isham, the motherfucking unholy, on the show.
And then he kicked
The
us off
first
this
ever official independent.
shit. Well, he kicked us out of his house, which I understand.
Well,
He
eventually
just
we
got-
moved with him and
yeah.
everything.
We moved. He was in South City. He moved out to the country. We moved with him. He was happy to have us. He got married. He Mrs. probably wasn't really thrilled with us being there every once a week, or every Monday or once a week. So I told him, I said, look, Nick, I said, bro, let me get my basement in order. We can fucking move there. Just give me time.
We're still
And
alive.
he's like, you know what, bro? You got time. I got you.
And we haven't upgraded since.
And we have not upgraded since. And he's like, it's time for you guys to go. I said, I got a place for me to go. I play pool. I love
Give us your
pool.
money.
And we're doing the show on a goddamn pool table right now.
Long story short, give us your money so we can upgrade the video.
I'm trying to get my pool table fucking back in order. And One Eye actually
pool
did not
table.
make the move with us because he stopped showing up. I want to make this fucking clear as day. Because there's a lot of people that still don't understand this.
He stopped showing up to the basement house.
He
out in
stopped.
the city.
Yeah, he stopped 10 blocks.
And we pay dues, which we don't anymore, which we should, because one of the reasons we're broke.
8 blocks from his fucking house, he stopped showing up.
Because we pay dues to my city. We had to pay for the show. So once that stopped, we still had to pay. We still pay to broadcast. We had to pay to have the broadcasting rights and all that shit.
1,000%.
So we're like, fuck it. Let's just keep paying it. Obviously, it's way less.
Right.
It cost us way less to do it than we paid them. They were obviously making a shit ton of money off of
I
us.
think we kept it the same.
But we kept it the same because we would pay our thing and then we'd have money.
And
That's
we
how
would
we
be
had
able
money.
to- we'd be
That's the
able to
reason we have
transfer-
merch now.
to
because
give
that
shit
money
to
paid
y'all.
for it.
Yeah, we would do that to give shit to y'all.
Now we don't have any money because we don't pay dues anymore. So any little bit of money we
That
make,
sound.
but it's true, any little money we make, we still have to pay for the broadcast. I'm still paying the monthly fees to be on Spreaker and all that shit. But we just don't pay it anymore.
Well, we do
but
when
we-
it's needed,
but-
but if we could take a little
but
bit from here or there to make ends meet.
Especially then, we were branded. We owed Nick money for fucking thousands of dollars in equipment.
We paid that off.
And we had no merch. We had like 2 T-shirts that were black and white, and that was it. So we were, I think we're paying. It was $30 a piece. It's $120 a month, right? That was the
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
But it really was only 90 because one of us wasn't paid, and then one of us started showing up drunk, and then one of us stopped showing up completely. And then one of us had multiple conversations about how we can't do this anymore. We have to. We're trying to grow, and you're holding us back. We're having, you know what I mean? Like that was the conversation for months.
Yep.
Wasn't like a fucking day.
Nope.
Months and months and months.
Nope.
And then
It
even
went on for
6
5
months
months.
later, it was like, all right, buddy. Like, are you okay? What's going on? You're more than welcome to come back, but we got to figure this out. He said, no, I'm good. I'm good.
And then disappeared. And wouldn't call us, wouldn't text us, nothing. We would text him, hey, you making it? You need a ride? Nothing. So now he want to tell people we stole shit from him, but we didn't steal anything.
We continued on our journey.
We just continued doing the show.
And we love you guys. We're thankful for all of you. We're 2 hours late.
Yeah.
I'm going home. I'm going to bed. Appreciate. There's still 2 people tuned in live. You, whoever you are, you're dope.
You're the fucking shit, bro.
We did a 6-hour episode. And we're gonna do another one tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you're still here, we'll see you tomorrow. If you're not still here, maybe you'll hear this someday. You can save 20% at repliconradio.bigcartel.com because we're broke. Should we do another fucking GoFundMe this year or no Replicon Radio Awards? That's a question. All right, are you good?
I think we should do a GoFundMe if we have to.
You got anything else you want to say?
No, I'll tell you all tomorrow.
Mr. Green is in the motherfucking house. I love that little kid.
That dude is a homie, man, for sure. He's always been by.
I know I yelled at you earlier and told you to make better music, but that's just because I love you. I love that little dude.
Yeah, you did yell at him earlier.
My favorite little kid that's 32 years old. Is it older than Tony? My God.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Mr. Green, you need to what day is it? We're doing the 12th, right? When you're gone?
Yeah.
Mr. Green, I'm going to need you to not be at work December the 12th in the evening. Because I'm going to need a ride. And you can be my special guest. I can't tell you what it is, but it's going to be special. We're going to wear Christmas sweaters and drink alcohol out of a coffee cup. It's going to be like fucking Mr. Rogers' Replicon, bro.
Like I am right now. Waste.
All right, yo. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
I already shut my computer.
Well, good. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening for this long. We love you.
I'm surprised you stayed out and hung out.